like it's really deep down and stuff.
Yeah.
But we can try, I guess.
Okay. Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and I've just gone live. Here is Ulraf. He works on Minecraft, I'm pretty sure. Unless he had a job change since I last spoke.
Not yet, not yet.
Would you lose the cape if you did? Is that part of the deal? Is that how you can
haven't
tell?
heard of anyone lose the cape, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. But yeah, glad to know that you're still working on Minecraft. You're very excited about this new item too, right?
I am super excited about it. Like, it's sort of this sort of thing that came to me sleeping, and I like woke up with cold sweat, and like I gotta do it right now, sort of thing, and like prototyping it in like half an hour.
Oh, you specifically? Sorry, I didn't realize till literally just now. You were literally involved. Like you did a healthy amount of the work with it.
So we have like designers do the prototyping.
Yeah.
I made a bucket with our first iron. I don't know if that's a good decision, but I think so.
Yeah, we can cook some meat if we find some lava.
Yeah. So I was like in charge of doing some prototyping and looking for different ideas for what more cool rewards and combat things could be for this update.
Yep.
And I prototyped a bunch of different things, and the Mace is the one that sort of won and got decided to be done. Everything that is actually in the game is like 99% not me, because like I'm a very mid-level developer, and like I'm not that good at it, and I'm good at making up. I'm good at making up silly, fun ideas, and then serious people actually make them work well.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still cool to... I always assume, like, the odds of a given developer working on a given feature isn't high, right? Like, I mean, mathematically speaking. So it's cool that even if you were just like, oh yeah, I said it looked cool to the guy who did the model, I'd be like, oh, wow, So it's cool to know that you did the prototyping it. Like, the idea is at least some % yours. It sounds like a high %, but I won't put that on you.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, something that maybe not everyone knows, but is the amount of tweeting I've done around this, I wouldn't have done if it wasn't like, if I wasn't directly involved in the feature, because we sort of leave it for the people working on the features to feel, I don't know, like they can hype about it and tweet about it and have fun with it, sort of thing.
I kind of get that. Like, you'd feel like you don't want to, even just on a level of like politeness, like, okay, I don't want to pretend that I'm having anyone else's work. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
It's hard for the end. Like, again, the fact that I didn't know if you were just excited necessarily, or just I didn't realize it was like, oh yeah, your baby has come into the world.
Where do you want to go to the village?
Yeah. I didn't want to. We today we've agreed that to stay focused, because otherwise we'll just stare at each other. Very much try. Yeah. Last time we streamed, we spent, I think, an hour just looking at each other and then going, oh, where did the time go? It's a big problem we've got to try and address. So I think we should, because this is medium salmon edition, we've got to make sure we get decent food. Like, food quality actually matters here. And so I think we need some bread just to stay alive, but we should have some, like, cooked, pork chops, cooked beef to actually, like, when we're fighting breezes and all that noise. So we'll grab a bunch of bread and then make a furnace, or maybe they even have a furnace here. I didn't glance, but
we have one furnace.
Oh yeah, you made one. Yeah, you already got one. So we just need a way to fuel it, which I guess is easy enough. And then we
can steal some wood from this village.
And I think you said you have a vague vibe of where the oh, I've got a stone axe handy. You've got a good vibe for the right cave to go to if we want to find a trial chamber. Because for this to be any amount speedrunning or like trying to get there fast, I think
possible.
Do you think the way that trial chambers are found right now is like is like I guess it's good from a new player perspective, but there's a if you're specifically looking for it, is there an active way that you would use that is? Because right now I believe the best strategy is like pick the right layer and go mining. But is there anything more than that? Not necessarily like in development or anything, but like in your mind, does there need to be? Yeah, you get my.
I think I would go for looking for a big cave. I don't know if it's the most effective way. It's just less boring than just mining in a row.
Yeah, that's what I like about caves and cliffs. There's a lot of people occasionally will say like, oh, it's actually still better to mine by branch mining. It's like, but it's so much more fun to look for a giant cave. And the fact that you have a choice means that it's a win, even if it's not an efficiency gain. So yeah,
that was definitely intentional as well. Like, cause like Agnes and myself are big branch mining fans. Like, we think it's not a bad thing that branch mining is a good way of playing. Like, you want to be chill, you don't want to fight monsters. That's totally up to you.
Yeah.
So I think we wanted to make sure branch mining is still a valid option. We should get beds, right?
Yeah, it's really easy. One of the handy things about this village being close to spawn is okay. You've got a house for a bed.
Nope.
Okay, I got
a
one.
Bunch of churches. The priorities of this village: religion before sleeping. Okay, I'm sleeping.
Okay, once I have to dye my bed. My current one's white, and so you know how that is. I don't want to...
Yeah, mine was white before I slept in it, and now it's yellow.
You worried about the nighttime?
Let's skip that. Skip over that comment.
Okay, I'm gonna come put my bed next to your bed. I don't want to...
Okay.
I want to have a reason for your bed to be yellow, you know?
That's nice.
There we go. There we go. Lovely. Wonderful.
Cool. Oh,
should we take him with us? Okay, let's start.
Yeah. No,
I think you got my bed, but that's okay. You know,
there
we go. Awesome. Do you like the way the bed holds on Java? I know it's probably to you like the more common way you see it.
Normal.
But
yeah, what is the bedrock way?
It's like held upright, like not away from you, but like upwards. You know, like.
I guess that makes more sense, right? Like that's how blocks are.
It's also different to the hotbar. In the hotbar, it's held off to the right, and in your hand, it's held off to the left. Okay, this is that thing, actually, I realized I'm doing.
I mean, in Bedrock, there's a whole different icon as well in the hotbar, right?
Yeah, it's different on both levels, and then also different from each other, which are both also different from Java. It's
yeah.
I guess it's an interesting. It's a small one, but every time I look at the bed, I'm like, oh, this is weird. Why am I holding it like this?
Yeah, you know, all those. Nice parity differences we love so much. So keeps life interesting.
You know, I would disagree with that until someone says that they're gonna add, you know, Big Salmon to Java, and I'm like, no, don't do it. You can't do that to us.
You're like, no, I like that difference. That's a good variety. I actually made a hoe to make this faster.
Okay. You deal with that, and I'll deal with the golem. Oh god, he can go in water here. Oh, okay, I did not expect that.
He can one-shot you, so be careful.
Oh, really? Oh.
I think so, doesn't he? Oh, there's an ender pearl here.
Yeah. They're easier to kill, even if they chase you better. So yeah, we're playing on Java Edition right now, because the preview isn't out on the Windows 10 version of Minecraft yet. So if I die, it's entirely that. Definitely not any trial chamber or skill issues. Entirely the Java Edition.
What do you mean if? Open your chat log. I think that doesn't count. Okay. So, like, the only thing I'm like, we're gonna go down and we're not gonna have any torches.
Yeah, we need to get some coal first then. So, should we go back up to the mountain? Actually?
I don't know if that mountain is tall enough to be a thing. We can cook a bunch of logs.
Oh wait, there's a big pile of coal right here, actually.
Oh really? That's nice.
Yeah, handle later. Do you have a decent pickaxe, or should I make an iron one?
I have a stone one. Do you have a stone one?
I've got nothing. I need to. I'll make an iron pickaxe.
Stone.
Wait, what have you done?
Make an iron one right
now. Yeah, I'll mine the coal. I'll sort our torches out. I'll be the light man.
Nice.
I could also make an iron sword.
The darkness.
If you think that we should have a weapon, but I think we should both have a weapon, really.
I think we're gonna get a bunch of diamonds like before finding a trial, so it's gonna be fine.
Oh, you think? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They're a bit rare right now, I think.
By the way, it'll be hard for me to read tips today, so thank you for the tip. But I obviously can't be a weird conversation if I'm like, oh, thank you to our boy over here. Also, I do want to know. I think I should at least say this directly, so it's your response rather than people either assuming something from me or otherwise. But you know, what would your reaction be if I spent the next 2 hours just non-stop pestering you with questions about Minecraft updates? I feel like you have to say it, not me.
It will be a short 2 hours. Probably wouldn't stay for the whole duration. I mean, I think we have a bit of history, so my reaction would probably be like, well, what happened? Who are you? What did you do with the nice person I usually talk to? But I mean, I'm up for questions, of course, but there's limited things of what I can talk about, what I can't, obviously.
Yeah, there's a similar thing with every job. Like, I mean, you could ask me non-stop about, like, so YouTube, how much they paying you? How many, you meet any celebrities? What's the deal? Do you make the videos for fun or because it's your job? But you could do that for, like, hours, too. I think every job has the questions where, like, you understand why people want to know them, but you can't spend all day answering them over and over again.
Yeah, it's kind of gets frustrating and old at some point. I actually... it was a weird shift for me because I am so passionate about Minecraft and all of this, but in the last year or so, I started, like, not hiding, but also not saying what I do when people ask. And, like, in Stockholm, it's quite easy because you say I'm a game developer, and that's, like, there's so many game developers that no one bats an eye. But unless someone really pressures me, I don't tell them what I work on. Or my latest trick is to say, yeah, I work in this company called Mojang, and many people don't know it, even if they know Minecraft.
Yeah, so especially if you say it. I mean, like, I guess in Sweden maybe that's less so, but I feel like if you say Mojang fast enough, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a company.
No, but surprisingly, muggles, like non-gamers, often don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'd definitely say the majority of Minecraft players, and especially people who just tangentially know Minecraft, wouldn't know Mojang.
Yeah.
But if they did, they would know Mojang, right? Like, that's the more known pronunciation.
Yeah, definitely, but also I think a lot of people don't know Mojang either.
Yeah, I am agreeing with you. I would also like to say that's a big part of that too. Okay, what do you got? I've got a blast furnace, I've got a pickaxe, and I've got a stone axe. Are you ready to mine?
Yeah. I got my stone tools, and I got... like over a stack and a half of wood, which was the main thing I wanted to have before going down. That and coal is important.
Do you want to have my torches? I've got half. I could give you half my stack, and then we could.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Live our own adventures. Did he just call non-gamers muggles? that went over my head too, actually.
I actually called non-nerds muggles.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
that's
normies, you know. Where
I'm following you, by the way. Where are we off to? Okay.
Yeah, there was a cave somewhere here.
You've got your cave senses tingling. Gotcha.
Yes, there it is. This is the entrance. That's all we get. Like, there's gonna be a lot of twists and turns, but somewhere down this cave there is a trial chamber.
Okay, exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like a good adventure like this. Hi, I am a normie, says King B Dogs. It's, you know, is that true? Is that?
That's definitely not true.
You know, I do feel like you could be a game developer and be, you know, not into nerd culture, right? There is a...
Yeah.
Do you think it would help or hinder you to be that way? That's a...
I think it can be both, right? Like, it depends on what you're making as well. Because, like, I think my knowledge is helpful for a certain type of player, because that's this kind of player I am.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'm missing out on, well, normies.
Do you know, I don't know if this is true, but it's the fact I hear enough, so I'm just going to give you that heads up. But it's, apparently the person who made Pokemon specifically tried to hire as many non-programmers as possible, like people who are into bugs and people who are in, like, tried to find people with outside experience, because the game development could be taught, but outside experience is much harder to find. And it's, if you think about certain Minecraft features, like, they're really obvious if you're really into caves or really into geology or really into, you know, farming or whatever, but they're not if you're a game, like, implementing them is easy if you're a game developer, but maybe the ideas would be harder if you're not to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a truth to that, because I don't know the difficulty difference there, but...
Okay.
Okay. What? You worried about the creeper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you always let them explode. That's my go-to strategy. It's
fine. I wasn't sure if you saw it or not.
Oh.
It was control explosion. That's good.
I do have a history of not seeing creepers on your realm. Has to be said.
Yep.
Oh, I never gave you torches.
I have multiple hardcore runs ended from a single creeper, so yeah.
Okay, I've got so many pieces of coal, so I can give you an entire stack if you like. Oh, you've got some too, but there you go.
Wait, is King Dogs in my chat? Or oh, hey, do you want to get the heavy corn block? We are trying to get the heavy corn block, yeah. But
the heavy corn block.
It's a rare variant, you know. 2% of 2%, you get the corn block. No, I should not say stuff. No, I'm joking. That is not real.
Everyone, look for the heavy corn block right now.
Like Two Borders tweets, I spent 24 hours playing straight. Got no corn blocks.
To go back to your other point, by the way, I also don't tell people my job most of the time, especially if they're younger, because again, it's like it's you know, there's a certain set of questions that you're gonna get as a result. It's way more fun when people are like above a certain age. I'll let them know my job, because like they have basically no clue and no real like, you know, like they're not gonna have the annoying questions because they don't know enough about it too. It's way more fun at that point.
Is there still like the boomer, like, is that a real job sort of thing, or are we past that phase?
Oh yeah, no one asks if it's a real job anymore, but they are like, oh, and you like I guess actually, yeah, the last person I spoke to were like, wow, like full time, really? Oh, and you're like, you're here because of that? Wow, you have to go places for that job? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I wanted to say about what you said about I'm hearing a zombie, but so I'm thinking maybe it leads to a cave, but I can't find it. Maybe you can.
Yeah, I hear the noise.
We
need to be below Deep Slate Lair anyway, so if we tunnel and get nowhere, it's nothing, but we're definitely near it, right?
I thought that this was supposed to continue somewhere, so we might have missed an intersection. But
I think we've checked them all. I'll go back if you want, just to...
Yeah, you can make sure, and I'll try to find this thing. It's always hard to know if it's below or above me. I was just saying that what you said about looking for normies or bug lovers, for example, for Pokemon, I think that's one of the things I love the most about being a game developer, is that I think...
Oh, we did miss a branch, by the way, just real quick.
Oh, okay. I'm coming back.
Yep, I'll put some torches where it is.
I genuinely think there is like a valid case for spending way too much time on like deep diving into the subject the game is about. Like, well, like when I worked on the goat, I spent like 2 weeks researching goat and goat memes, for example, and stuff like that. And I think that genuinely makes the feature better.
Yeah.
And that's even a weird example. If you're making a farming game, like growing your own crops and stuff is definitely worth it. And I think getting real life experiences definitely affects how good your game is. Trying to find it. Oh, I see 3 torches together. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a lazy arrow, but I hope that it functioned as an arrow either way.
Yeah.
And if you run far enough, you'll find my blast furnace.
Nice, and there's a creeper who wants to ruin our day. Have you had a chance to play with the Mace yet, or is this the first time?
See, it's I've only played in it with, you know, obviously like limited scenarios, like effectively, you know, half creative, half survival nonsense. But yeah, really satisfying, but also I go back and forth between like, oh, this is actually quite easy to use, and like, oh, this is really punishing. I think, I don't know if this is your take either, you've had more time with it than me, but I think that and the wind charge are a unbeatable combo. They both complement the problems of each other to a point where I think when you start playing with it, it's addictive, and I don't think you'll want to stop.
I'm really happy to hear that actually, because one of the I really need a shield.
I got you. This is my speciality. Or rather, my speciality is not crafting shields, so I'm dead. But I'll get one for you.
Thank you. So when we were working on this feature, like we had a few goals of why we want to make it, and like this is like a very combat focused update sort of thing, right? We have a lot of combat challenges and fun stuff in it. So part of it was we want something that fits into that theme. But at the same time, I really wanted it to have some connections, thank you, to the trials, right? So trials or the wind charge or anything around that really. So one of the reasons this thing won this from all the other ideas that we had was because it works so well with the wind charge. And I think it does it in a really elegant way, because some of the other ideas were like really hard connections, like you have to use the wind charge together with them, or they craft together with the wind charge or something like that. But this is just like sandboxy, right? You can use it by itself. It just works better with the wind charge. And I think
the genius is really that they're both items that they work together, but you still feel smart for doing it. You don't feel like you're just following the path. And it's not the
designer deciding, right? It's like you're like, oh right, they mix so well, and you feel smart to do that, and I think that's awesome.
I think this is the challenge in like a lot of like public speaking, or in like, we've come up to the same place. The challenge in a lot of like trying to share ideas or trying to teach people anything is you have to convince people it's what they already think, basically. Like you can't convince people of your crazy out there idea they've never heard of. You have to connect it to them in ideas they do already know and agree with. That comes from everything from persuasion to teaching. And I think it's interesting that as a game designer, you're also trying to do the same. You can't be like, here's what you've got to do. Trust me, it'll be really good when you do it. Instead, you've got to go, do you have my blast furnace right now?
Yeah, I took it. So
that's good.
So we don't leave it behind.
Yeah, I did leave it behind, and I was like, oh no, as I was going back for it, but you've got it. That's good.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. Like, I have a TED Talk brewing in my head for a few years that one day will happen. That is named something like game design is actually the art of human motivation, or something like that. And it's basically like, you can't make people do anything in games, pretty much. Or rather, if you try to, it feels limiting and not fun, versus trying to sort of motivate them in the right direction. I definitely agree with you.
As a good sign for your TED Talk title, I already feel like I agree with it. So, I mean, it's but it is...
I have...
Yeah.
I was just saying, I have a note with, like, cool sentences to think about for life, sort of thing. And I recently watched a show called Mysterious Benedict Society or something like that. Have you heard of that?
Nope, I have not, sadly.
No, it's like this weird gifted kids kind of show. And they had a weird sentence there that someone said, you know this evil conspiracy is happening. You have proof, why don't you show it to the world? And that person said, proof is meaningless unless people already agree with you, or something like that. Which really hit me hard when I heard that.
That's a good line, that is. Depressingly accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Very depressing. But yeah, I think there's a lot to that, especially like more and more in our generation where there's so much like generated and fake information.
Yeah, anything you don't agree with, you go, probably AI generated. Anything that was definitely AI generated, you agree with, you're like, yeah, but it could have been real. So like, it's still like it's real anyway. Like the fact that I could have believed this was good, this was accurate. Sorry.
Exactly.
I catch myself thinking that too. Like I don't want to pretend I'm immune to it. Like I'm like, it's like embarrassing to be caught that like something that you thought was real isn't, and you're like, it's still just as valid as if it was real.
Yep.
And then you go the rest of your life with that in there. Can I have the blast furnace, by the way? I've got a ton of fun.
Yeah, let's put it down. I was just mesmerized by the bat. I didn't.
I like the new texture. I really do.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I was kind of skeptical in it at the beginning, but I really love it now. I think that's a theme for me. Like I'm so like how is it called? Oh, I forgot the word. People who are like the good old times.
Nostalgic,
Uh,
maybe? Or is that not the word?
The more extreme bad word.
Conservative?
Never mind. Conservative, yeah. I'm such a Minecraft conservative. Like, it's really hard for me for a change because I love this game so much. I play it so much. Everything feels weird when I just see it for the first time. I didn't mean my chat is calling me out. I didn't mean bad like it's bad. I meant like it sounds critical. Like you say it as if someone is bad. But I'm conservative with Minecraft for very, very much. Like, and everything seems weird to me when I see it for the first time, and then I get used to it, and I was like, yeah, my colleagues are smart. They know what they're doing. They're doing good stuff.
Okay, I got one of these for you. It's the most important piece of
Aw.
armor.
Thank you.
And then with the rest of this, we'll probably be able to make a full set and maybe a sword and some stuff too, if we're lucky.
Yeah, sword will be good. I think the trials are gonna be hard if we don't have any diamond stuff.
Nah.
No?
I'm kind of the opposite in Minecraft by like instinct, and I'm like, yeah, actually anything new is great. But like I'm still at the point where I'm like, you know what, diamond over iron, not that necessary. It takes you from like 64% damage reduction to 80%, which is big, but it's not like life or death. I mean, it literally might be, but it's it's not guaranteed to be.
I think since they have poison arrows, I think things have become a bit more challenging.
We can just hope it's a regular skeleton one. We can just hope.
I think hoping is definitely a good way to solve issues.
It's what I do all the time. And it hasn't failed me yet, let me tell you.
Yeah. I hope it won't fail us.
Yeah. I've yet to see a problem that can't solve. Okay, I'm gonna make a sword.
Okay.
I would recommend you do the same, but I am not the boss of you. Yeah, I feel like I'm the type of person who's like, any new feature would be great. Like, even if it's like bad at first, and you know, I'm like the break it first and then make people love it later. But I've seen from the last few years, the reaction to that, like, I used to just think it was weird people on the internet, but I had someone in my personal life be like, yeah, I don't like this new cave thing. I just want to mine at Y11. Like, why would they change something so core to the game? And I was like, but it looks so cool. Look at it. You're actually having fun. But it's like, well, you can't tell them they're having fun there because they're not if they expect it to be a certain way. And I do feel that in a game after I go back after a really long time. It's like I just want it to be like how it was when I left it. And games can't survive by staying the same forever. But I see why they have to be conservative in some ways. It's
a big balance because I think also Minecraft is very much set like a cozy blanket game for many people.
Yeah.
Like it's the game you keep coming back to. And I think that if we completely go the other way of every like games have seasons, right? Every season everything feels different. You can't have that anymore, right? Like you come back, everything is confusing, and you're like, that's not what I grew up with, that's not what I remember, and it's not cozy anymore. But at the same time, that only applies for crazy people like me, right? Who've been playing it for 15 years straight. But
even then, it's only people like you who specifically take a break. You are very familiar with how the Nether is different since when you first started playing, because you went through that transition. And I think if you started playing now after a 5-year gap, or maybe 7 or 8, you'd be like, oh, I have to learn what these new things do. I like learning about the game 10 years ago. I don't want to have to relearn now. If I want to learn a new game,
I'll tell you more than that. I am like the example of someone who spends way too much and should know everything. And I still, like, in the last few months, I've been really, really busy with work and with other things. And there's things in the game I'm not 100% sure about.
Could you say one if it's not embarrassing or something like that for you?
No, I can say one. I haven't done a trial chamber yet, for example. This is going to be my first one. Like I've been in one in creative and stuff, but I haven't really done a full survival experience of it. So I don't know much about it.
Take these stakes, by the way, for when you need the rapid regen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. It is.
Yep.
It is a killer feature. It is the one I am still so jealous of Java for having.
Which one?
The fact that you regenerate health faster if you've just eaten.
Yes.
It's like
I've been playing mostly Bedrock for the last like year. Mostly Bedrock, and I'm gonna shock you.
Yeah.
Mostly mobile.
Oh wow.
That is challenge. Like dude, I die to a single zombie still in mobile. Like I am so bad at the game, and it's so challenging. But I want to get decent to it because I think we are very much boomers in the company, and I think that we still very much. Oh, there's a big drop here.
Is that wood placed by you, or is that an abandoned mineshaft?
I did not place anything, and I was gonna say let's not waste wood, because I thought you were doing it.
I've got a ton of wood. Do you still not want to waste it? Because I have so little cobblestone that I couldn't make a furnace earlier.
Take cobblestone.
I should make some slabs, maybe. That might be a smart.
Got dirt and stuff. I can put water down, and we can fall down.
If you've got water, yeah, perfect. Exactly what I want.
Let's do that. Careful, it's gonna
I'm gonna fall in a torch placing way. There we go. Okay, yeah, I see the creeper.
You're fine.
I'm just gonna jump past him.
I was just about to take the water, so it's good I waited.
Thank you. Okay, there is a mine shaft down here. It's exposed if you go a little bit this way. I'll try and lure the enemies away from you.
Coming your way. Wait, I'm gonna take care of this creeper. Blow up. Good.
Oh, did he? Okay. I think he might.
Yeah, shield is good.
So yeah, whole mine shaft. We're gonna find diamonds in here. I guarantee it. So.
Where did you go?
I do know what you mean. I think it's interesting that there is a diamond in this chest here. I think it is very interesting that the harder version of Minecraft is the one on mobile devices. Oh, I don't know how to. Okay. Oh, okay. Block. There we go.
Fine.
I
can take care of him.
Scary. But I can heal from that very quickly. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
I was just
I was just mid saying that I think we are very much boomers, so we don't really. Not only do we not play mobile, but like we do have test players and stuff, of course, right?
Yeah.
A lot of our player base is there, so we are testing it.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us don't have the knowledge, and I think we tend to overestimate how hard things are in mobile because we suck. Like I could not play mobile, or I've been trying for the last year or so, but I really couldn't before. But it doesn't mean that people can't. Like I think people who do that regularly do amazing things. They play PvP, right? Like I've seen people do Twitch reactions with gunplay and stuff on mobile. So that's not on Minecraft, just in general.
Have you seen? I don't know if you ever saw it, but at one point the Minecraft Bedrock world record was held by a Pocket Edition player, and I was like, how do you beat the game faster than me? I feel like I play Minecraft specifically speedrun it a lot, and I could not match his run. And he's using touch controls the whole time. I was like, what the heck just happened?
Exactly. So I really want to get decent, so I can show. We should be thinking about our mobile players, but we should balance towards someone who knows what he's doing in mobile, right? Like who is used to touch controls, and not to us who can't do anything and we feel like, it's impossible.
Bedrock is control neutral, right? Like it doesn't care if you're playing, with a keyboard or a mouse or a controller. And so in a way you sort of already have that built into everything else, right?
We have the possibility of quote unquote sort of cheating for the player depending on what they have. I think I don't remember if it happened or if there's talk about it, about having different reaches or stuff like that for mobile for touch versus keyboard. Maybe that didn't happen, or just
did you say leeches?
Reaches.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would only.
I know there's a difference between Bedrock and Java already.
Yeah.
Right. The reach is bigger on Bedrock.
Yeah. Oh, it is bigger. It is bigger on touch controls if you're in creative. I don't believe in survival. When I last tested it, it was creative gives you a bigger reach in touch controls. So there were moments when I had a touchscreen laptop where something was just out of reach, and I'd be like, okay, I'll just use the touch controls. I remember that happened to me. It's a very niche scenario to find yourself in. But
yeah, I'm more saying that I think that could be okay. Like, if there is a feature that is obviously way harder to use on touch, I don't think it's bad to sort of try to balance it by making it slightly different depending on your control scheme.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that's like something we want to do, right? Like, it's not hard for me because I suck at mobile. It's hard to people who know what they're doing at mobile.
Okay, I found a mega vein of diamonds, like one so big that it might be worth us trying to enchant before mining the rest. Like, I'm like that level of...
Really? The chance of us getting fortune, though, is so low.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're not... We'll just... So what is a diamond sword more worthwhile than a 10% chance of a diamond chestplate to you?
Wait, I didn't understand the question.
100% chance at a diamond sword versus a 10% chance at diamond chestplate. I think those are the... Although I guess we still need experience, so... You know, let's mine them. Let's
get it. Yeah, we're gonna be in a big cave soon, I think, probably.
Okay, so...
I'll get a bunch of them. I'm trying to look for you, but I can't find you.
Is there an easy way to look... I don't even know how to, like, see who's in the game on Java. I'm a Java multiplayer noob. So, is there, like, a way to see each other that I've got to do?
Yeah. Tab is showing you who's online, and also we can see our names through walls. It's just a bit hard.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, it's hard with the deep slate. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to share my pile with you.
Nice. Okay, and I got one from before, so I have 6.
Oh, I've got 4.
What do we want to do with them?
So, okay.
I can give you one back. There you go.
I think we need definitely a diamond sword is the logical combat improvement. And if we're going to be mining for a bit, we'd want a diamond pickaxe. But it sounds like we might not be. So I would instead say we chip in for a chest plate for you, because you feel like you need one more.
I'm going to stay with my iron pickaxe. That I agree. I think... Yeah, I'd rather have a diamond chest plate. And you want a sword, so you take a sword. I want an axe. When we have enough diamonds, I'm going to get the diamond axe.
Oh, yeah, right. That's a valid... Okay, you could... Yeah, you will be left with 1 diamond too short for an axe if we go for the current strategy. So there's the fruit. I don't know if you can grab them.
Thank you.
I'm going to craft me a sword. Yeah, I feel like... I'm not a believer in the diamond chestplate unless you have no... Like, it is a nice upgrade, but it's I feel like I want the whole set because it's a small upgrade for the whole set, and so you gotta go for the whole thing. You know, it's a bad way to articulate it, but I hope you get my logic.
Yeah, it's a whole. So to be fair, the armor calculation is too complicated for me, so I don't really know what it means. But it's a whole another white shirt on the armor bar down there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it matters.
That's 8%, if I'm not mistaken.
8% damage.
Yeah, 8% damage reduction.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
like
every
10th heart.
Yeah, every 12th, really. But
yeah.
So if you were to take 12 hearts of damage, you would take 11 instead, and you would wait. Yeah. if I did that maths correctly, I don't know if I mixed something up there, but do you know where we head from here, or is this the part of the mystery?
I don't know.
Okay, that's
it.
Good.
Also might not be from the
mineshaft.
Mineshaft, yeah, because we had a cave there to explore.
Yeah, that's true. Let's once we've fully looted the mineshaft, we should go back into the cave. I think regardless.
Yeah, mineshafts are hard to fully loot though.
Yeah, it's part of the joy of them. I still think the mineshaft is one of the best structures in Minecraft, even though it was clearly like just casually put together versus the months that a structure requires now, like of different people doing different iterations. I feel like...
Yeah, it's definitely a very simple one, but I agree that it gives you weeks of enjoyment. Like I don't know, it's still fresh to me. I agree with that.
Yeah. But I wonder if it was introduced today, if I'd feel the same way, or if it's because it's my cozy first structure. I'm like, oh yeah, it was the first one I felt like I could get lost in.
Yeah, expectations, right?
Yeah.
Expectations changed.
It's expectations are a big part.
I saw a video of someone saying today. It just exemplified to me expectations. Like, someone said like, oh, they added the mace, then they're probably gonna overhaul the combat system in this update as well. Just seems logical to me. I was like, excuse me? Just seems logical to you to do something that's the size of like a big, huge update? Like what?
They fixed this bug to do with wolves, so it's logical. There's gonna be a mechanical wolf in this update. Yeah, they're gonna add 12 more. But at the same time, to give that I'm a big devil's advocate person. It has become some percentage. It's not, again, the way they're wording it is no doubt like, oh, it's basically guaranteed now. It is showing that this update's theme is now leaning more towards combat than we knew or predicted before, which means that the need for combat as a the odds of combat as a system receiving extra updates has also increased, as opposed to it, like it was a preliminary theme, but then no one felt good about it after the trial chambers, and the combat adventures thing is now dead as a concept. It's like, no, that's still a big part of the update. We have the confirmation.
Combat is definitely a big part of the update.
But it is that thing about expectations that you're right about. It is, that person is going to be more likely to be disappointed because they have expected the moon, and now they'll be disappointed with, I don't know, I guess they've expected the sun and now they've got the moon. Or would you be more disappointed if you expected the moon and got the sun? I'm not sure which is better.
I don't know. There's a huge cave here, though.
Yeah, I see. I saw it a little bit earlier, but I figured I'd finish the mineshaft. Oh, I did get... I got an extra couple diamonds, so you should have enough for an axe.
No. That's enough for a sword.
Oh, but we had...
Is that all the diamonds you have?
Oh, yeah, we had 10 before, not 12, right.
Oh.
So, does that mean
you got your sword?
I've got a sword, yeah.
Okay, so we can keep that until we have enough for something.
We'll find one diamond in this cave. Guaranteed, right? Like, look at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and there's an amethyst geode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know the amethyst?
You know what I thought recently?
Yeah, you get.
I just saw someone make a amethyst farm, which I still think are one of the unsolved farms, which I love, right? Like, I think too many of the farms are like solved.
Like automatic or manual, just so I can picture it.
I mean, there's like accepted design on YouTube. I don't mean you have to do it. I usually don't go with it, but there's like, this is the right farm if you want to be efficient, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that amethyst geode, it's kind of difficult and you need to do it differently every time because they're placed differently and stuff like that. But I just thought recently that there will be a really good mix with allays.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
like
a good
part
point.
of the problem is that if you use pistons, they get stuck on the buds. But if you have allays, that's not a problem. So you just rig up a bunch of pistons to all the sides, break them off, and then allay collects them. I'm sure someone did it. I just haven't seen it yet. Kind of cool.
But how would you know when to use the pistons? Because you can't use a bud detector because they update a lot of times before they're grown.
Right.
There's a...
Do
you know? I'm sure it's solved, but I instinctively couldn't tell you how.
No, I'd probably just go with a timer, and then it's like, chances-wise, most of them are grown or something.
Yeah, timer's definitely smart. You're right. I bet there is another way too, but that's what I would do, lazily thinking.
Yeah.
3
creepers. Wow.
Yeah, but lot of them. It's crazy what's going on there.
They're all after you as well. Oh no, they changed to me.
I do like that about multiplayer, is that it gets a little bit easier because some of the mobs have no knowing that you exist. So you get to have the best. Oh, sorry, it's gonna explode. Okay, I'm just gonna let him go. I'm gonna let this guy go too. Okay, he's done it.
Nice.
So I'm gonna run through this cave right now and just preliminary check for diamonds. I'm just gonna sprint forwards. Oh no, I can't. I don't have a bucket. This is a cave where you need a bucket.
I have iron. You want an iron?
I could make a bucket. I don't have the water for it, I guess. I guess there's some up there. You know what? I'll take a second. Make this good. Okay. Iron.
I saw Ulraf doing a trial chamber today, and he was just using the bucket so well to sort of move around and like jump between platforms and stuff. And he was just covering like a huge wall with just keep picking up the water and putting it down sort of to move forward. And he was like, who needs a grappling hook? And I was like, yeah, he's right. Like, he's doing it so well. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movement things about Minecraft. It's one of my, like, if I worked on Minecraft, I'd be like, okay, day one, I'm fixing the way buckets work. I just want to be able to do that again. Because it's so sad. Like, a bucket can be every mobility problem, like micro mobility, I guess, solved in the same item. Like, full damage, gone. Move mobs away from you, yeah. Get boats moving, sure. You can do so much with water, and being able to climb with it is definitely the coolest missing feature. I love it. It's so every time I get to do it, it's fun.
I am half a heart. Oh, no.
Oh, what happened to you?
I'm poisoned.
Oh, that. Oh, cave spider? Question. Oh no, witch.
No, yeah. Witch. Yeah.
You good? I'll come save you.
Okay, I just waited it out. It's okay. Is there a skeleton?
Okay, I won't save you. There was a skeleton in the way. Will not happen. Yeah, I personally am excited for the new trims and banner patterns. Yeah, I really think they're a little bit of like an overlooked part of this, but I really like the new banner pattern, or at least one. I like both of them, but I like one of them a lot more. The pottery shards are an interesting
swirly one, right?
Yeah, you knew.
Just because I feel like he's a bit more generically useful. The other one is more specific. Although I've seen people do really weird and cool stuff with very specific patterns. Like, people are so creative with it.
Oh, I got good news for you if you're right next to me. I've got your diamond axes right here. Oh, thank you.
It's okay. Diamond axe.
I processed what you said far too late to do anything with it. But,
it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep you guarded while you do that.
4. Do you want diamond shoes?
I think I'm gonna wait till leggings or a chest plate for me. That's
okay,
my
keep
that's
the
my
diamonds
plan.
then.
Do you need a helmet, or are you going helmetless?
I have 4 diamonds left, so we can't do a helmet yet. I guess I can do iron.
Yeah. I mean, going for a diamond chest plate, but then not having at least an iron helmet. It's a missed opportunity, at least. Yeah, I think the trial chambers has a lot more stuff now that like makes it feel like a structure, and I like that. There's the completionist in me now is gonna want to go to 12 even once I find my first mace, which is cool.
Yeah, I think they have like a lot of personality in them, which I like.
Yeah, I think the pottery, this is one of my, like, weird points is, like, I want to care about pottery so much, like, because it's a cool collectible. I can't bring myself to. It's one of, I don't know if you are in the opposite camp or if you're in the same place, but
I am the archaeology guy, so I really like them. but that's fair. Like, I think what I like about them is creating like the stories and like museums basically, and fill them up with this and tell different stories of why they made this kind of pot and what it means and stuff like that. That's just my playstyle.
I like, in my mind though, that adds to the lore of the world and not to the lore of my world. I do feel like it adds a bit of flavor, like seeing like, oh, some ancient civilization built these pots. But I don't feel like it's my story. I feel like it's the game's story, which I am collecting. But then I don't feel like
to create stories around your game. Like, do you tell
less so.
stories about the villagers you have and stuff.
Yeah, we had this discussion. I think it was one of our very first ones about like what you like about Minecraft, and I think it's really cool when players create lore, but I am fairly minimal in creating my own lore myself. You know, it's something you almost do for other people more than you do for yourself ever.
I actually agree with that. I find that I do that a lot more on multiplayer servers than on single player.
We create shared ideas, but there's no point creating your own. It's like, I don't know, I think it's silly when people name their car, but I don't think it's silly when people name a pet or a child. You know, if you're naming the thing that you use exclusively every day, that's less useful than when you name something that everyone is interacting with, and which people go, oh, that's a cool name. Why'd you name it Destiny? Hey, thank you, Lustias.
I think that is definitely your creator side, and I'm in a very similar camp. Like, most of my creativity is powered by people seeing it, basically.
Yeah.
What is this?
What is
There's
what?
cobblestone here. Was there lava? Or...
It could be me.
Ah, there's lava behind it. Okay.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Oh. I hear Enderman. I completely lost you. Hopefully one of us finds the way forward and then we find each other.
I've got enough diamonds for some leggings, so I'm going to build them right now. Just in case you see me and you're wondering where I get all the wealth from. Oh, it's only half an armor piece for the leggings, so the one extra diamond is really worth it if you get that for the chest plate.
Okay.
How do we uncraft these?
We're gonna add the uncrafter.
It is a really common suggestion, but I feel like it's like one of those, like, as an idea, like, I'll talk about it at least, is like, it feels like there are some recipes where it makes sense, but the overwhelming majority, it doesn't. Like, I guess, like, yeah, diamond leggings are a good one. Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense that you can have the diamonds back. But then also, every time the game gives you armor, it would be giving you diamonds.
Yeah,
so it'd be a balance
that is a problem in general. That I think currently we can give armor that is a lowered reward than actual diamond. Right, that's a good option as a game designer to have. But also, I generally don't see the fun. Like, I see the fairness argument. Like, no, but I accidentally crafted this. I want to uncraft, right? But it's not there. No one would be like something. Matthew Gatland, one of the designers, said that was really, really cool to me. He said something like, it's like a test for how good is a feature, or it doesn't have to be all types of feature, but specific types of feature. Can you imagine the playground conversation of someone telling their friend about this feature? Right? And no one is going to be like, oh my god, they added the uncrafter, it's so exciting, we have to play. Like, no. Like,
what you're saying is it's an old man feature request. Really,
it's a convenience feature,
yeah.
Which again is not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, sometimes convenience is good, especially for people like us who play way too much. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's about I would say. Do you want this diamond, by the way? I don't know what you're building towards right now.
5 is pants. No, pants is 6, right?
That's a helmet, I think.
No, 7.
5 is a helmet. 4 is boots. 7 for leggings. 8 for a chest plate.
Let's do a helmet. Why not?
Tell me how much it gives you, because if it's a half, then it's just more efficient than the leggings.
It's a half.
Oh, damn. Useful to know. Useful to know.
Yeah.
Next, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft the boots, and then between us, we'll be wearing a full set of diamond.
Nice. But wait, I think you should have a chest plate next, actually. You know? It makes more sense.
Nah, top half, bottom half. It seems like the fairest way to do it to me.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. What have we not covered?
There's a cave over this direction that's new. It looks pretty big to me. You can walk up over the hill here, but I'm just mining through it to save some, I don't know. I would say effort, but really full damage. There we go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cave here.
I mean, in this snapshot, full damage is good. You convert
That's
it
true.
to damage.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, that is one of the weird things is like, even within just 10 minutes of playing with the Mace, I was already starting to look at ways that I could like deliberately take a bit more full damage so I could kill a mob in one hit rather than two.
Yeah.
It changes the way you approach moving in a fun way.
Exactly.
Which is why...
That's
Sorry,
what
yeah.
I'm excited about.
You got actually excited, but I've got to have my point anyway. But which is why that's proof that this is going to be a full transportation update because we've got a transportation feature, and so you have to now update the whole system.
They're going to overhaul the transportation probably, right?
It's confirmed, said by a developer right now. Everyone, that's full transport and combat and trial chamber update. I'm excited. Don't know how you're going to do it in 3 months, but I wish you luck.
Yeah. Yep. No, but I was just gonna say that so movement is a huge part of PvP and PvE in Minecraft. Oh, are you okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Endermen are scary.
Yeah.
I want to say movement and building is already a huge part of PvP and PvE, but it's mostly in like higher levels, right? Like me and you, that we're not so good at PvP, we're probably gonna just run towards each other and swing until one of us dies, sort of thing. Maybe eat, maybe shield, but like we barely are gonna use the terrain. We're barely gonna build up stuff like that. But if you see pro players, they do that all the time.
Yeah.
And like that's how you win PvP fights in Minecraft is building. That's the strongest attack thing is blocks.
Yeah, I've seen people use the Bedrock build to do insane numbers of blocks per second, but you can do it even on Java, like if you're willing to just move your camera enough. Like the skill you can have in block placement is wild. It is the absolute top tier skill in Minecraft. It's a video I've been. It's not quite a TED talk, but it's a video I've been like wanting to put together for a while about like the secret to every piece of success in Minecraft is always just build. You can always do something better than you're doing it right now with blocks. Is there an enemy trying to get you? You can guarantee it doesn't with blocks. Do you want to make sure that you can hit it, but it can't hit you? Place blocks in the right way and you can. Like, the beauty is at the bottom of everything else in the game. It all comes back down to blocks.
I can hear the short clip version of that video is like, you want to be good at combat? Blocks. You want to be good at farming? Blocks. Oh my god, there's so many enemies on you. Shield, I'm going to try to pull
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm fine.
Just deal with the baby? Or you're good? Okay.
I don't know where the baby
Tons
went.
of diamonds.
There was a big explosion, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, I'm getting most
tons
boots
of
now.
diamonds.
Yeah. Gonna make a real nice pair of boots. Blocks are OP. Exactly. Blocks are OP in the block game. It's who would have figured. Yeah. It's
What does chat think about the Mace being OP? I've seen a few messages floating around.
Yeah, so I've got my opinion, chat. I've put it in the video that it's maybe going up right now, but I want your thoughts because I bet they're dumb. No, I'm just I bet no, because everyone's gonna hear it and think infinite damage. That's infinitely more than what you can currently get. But also, like I feel like there's a novelty factor in that we over and under assume from new features. So there's a lot of features you look at and say it's garbage, but then it's actually pretty good. And a lot of features that are really good that you look at and say they're garbage. It just comes back to the same cave, by the way. We've done a full loop.
That's good though. Because it means we're not missing something, right? We need to go back.
Oh, true.
That means there is something here we haven't found yet that's gonna lead us to the trial.
So do you want me to take some opinions from chat? Because I see some interesting ones here.
Yeah, shoot them at me.
It's cool, but it could use some enchants. But the is the first one I read here, and the next one is about how it would stack with the Elytra, because that'd be a key part of how powerful it can be, because the Elytra lets you take full damage horizontally, if you will.
That could be that could be a bit like I'm currently again I'm not decided yet, but I think that's something I'm keeping my eye on. Of maybe that is too strong, just because the main reason I made it like strong is because it's so hard to use in effectively.
Yeah.
In the sense that I found it nice.
Oh, you did?
I mean I'm a bit cheating because I've seen it before we started, so I had a bit of a hint, and I saw enough to be like, oh, I recognize this. I just need to come back to the big area so I can find you.
Okay, I went on a little bit of an excursion to a cave because I figured there'd be diamonds, and there were. So I'm going to quickly grab those,
Nice.
and I'll be right back to it.
It's okay. I'm in the big area.
Okay, I'm
Um,
currently killing to mine.
so I was saying why I think it's okay to have it so strong is because it's so hard to use. Like, we did talk about one-shotting the Ender Dragon and stuff.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's my first thing
that
that
is
I've been thinking about.
so hard to do. Like, in survival, it's easier to just kill it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you need to fall from so high. You can't contain the dragon in any way. It's flying wherever it wants, right? So it's just... You need to be lucky enough that it's in the center, like, perching, but not perched yet, or, like... I don't know.
Why not perched yet? If it's perched, I figured it would be not easy, but if you could make the stack up and you have a good vision, is it?
No, but if it's... I think you need quite a lot for the dragon, so he's out of view or something, and if his perch is gonna leave before you come down.
Oh,
That's
because
what
of
I was thinking.
how high up you're gonna be, right?
Yeah. Again,
So you've got to
maybe
work
I'm
out
wrong,
when she's
that's
just
why
about
we're
to come in.
snapshotting.
Yeah, my immediate thought jumped to the warden though, because the warden has more health, and so
Yeah, and the warden you can lock in a box, right? So the warden is quite easy to kill one shot, but again,
there's no reason
so
to.
what? Right? Like, you need to block him off, go up like 50, 60 blocks and then do it, rather than just, I don't know, run away, stand still for 30 seconds and he's gonna despawn. Like, it's... I don't see why it's... I haven't seen why it's a problem. Again, it could be, right? That's why we have snapshots, but I haven't seen why yet. One thing I have seen is I've seen someone kill a wither, which again is the same. You need to contain it, which is hard and stuff like that. But doing it with an elytra, that made it a bit maybe too easy.
Oh, here.
There we are.
Nice.
That might be needing of a nerf. I'm thinking about how this should behave with the elytra, and we should keep an eye on that. But
I think
other than
even
that-
without the elytra, I would say the wither is always going to be easy to kill with full damage because it. I guess by the time you get to the bottom, I think what I would do, just to give you an idea, this is my
Let's
first
place
thought.
our beds, I think. Right?
I would throw a Riptide Trident in an ocean, spawn the wither there, and then just keep launching into the sky until I get a good hit. And then try to one-hit the wither so she doesn't go into her angry second phase. And then that
Wait,
way...
the trident, you mean if it's raining, or?
No, use the ocean to get, like, 30 blocks up in the air. Maybe
and
a
then
bit...
fall down with the mace.
Yeah. Or even use the trident to get up in the air
pretty
and then
cool.
use an elytra to get higher up, but then you'd use the water as your failsafe.
That's really cool, though. Like,
Yeah.
I like that. That's awesome.
If I've been ever since I finished my snapshot video, there's about an hour between that and this stream. I've been planning up a playthrough of One Punch Man Minecraft. Like, I can only kill mobs, but it has to be in one punch, and so because the mace
That's
allows
cool.
that. So I've been thinking about all of the bosses and how you would do them, and I think the wither is the most interesting for that reason, but also the most OP. Like, the mace might actually be like the best way to kill the wither. And that's not necessarily OP or anything, but it is... Everywhere else in the game, I think the mace is quirky and fun. Like, for PvP players, like, it'll be nice to have as a weapon on the hotbar, but you wouldn't choose it as your weapon the whole time, especially without enchantments.
Which,
So-
that's the goal, right? We
Yeah.
want it to be good in niche situations, but not better than, like, the staple weapons, basically.
Are you doing okay on health, by the way? You're very in the middle of a lot of things.
Yeah, the shields are OP.
By the way, we hoped for regular skeletons, and it worked.
Yeah. You know, we can't argue with that. That's, your strategy just works.
It always does. It always does.
Yep.
I was sure by the way you were talking that you knew it wasn't regular skeletons, so I'm very surprised in a good way. I have to say. Also, I've got my first breeze rod, so we're halfway there. Halfway to our first mace.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, for the...
Oh, what? I actually got... Wow! That's so cool.
What happened?
I got shot by a fireball.
By a fireball?
Like he shot... Yeah. The dispensers on the walls, those are traps.
Oh, you got perfectly hit by one, right. Oh, wow.
That's
yeah.
really cool.
I didn't know they had fireballs in them. That's an intense...
Yeah, I think they have poison and stuff. This one has water in it.
Oh, I'm going to take that, actually. Oh, wait, I have to reactivate it or something. Is there a way to do that? No, there's no button. Okay,
The button got washed away by the water.
Oh,
I got it.
Oh, can you... What is this stick here? Oh, it's a breeze rod.
There you go.
Should have known
Yeah,
that.
you can take the water.
Nice. Okay. I've got me some water now. So I've got a key. Are you excited to use it together?
Let's do it. There is, I think, like a 2% chance. Let's see.
So yeah, I know I heard from maybe the same source you did. It's 2.2, but I wonder if that's per item or per spawner. Oh, what is that? Is that a netherite? Oh no, it's not. Shouldn't have.
Oh, we got a diamond axe. What?
Nice.
Okay, you keep it. I already have one. I mean, depends on if you want the sword or not.
Do you think the diamond axe is better in combat than a sword?
It does more damage and
It
it's
does.
slower, so it depends on like how often you hit.
Yeah, I'm a spam hitter because of my bedrock roots. So I've got like a.
That's fair.
But I should try the It is like 3 more damage. It is a big. I'll give it a shot. Also, I'm gonna make the boots so we can have our full set.
Nice.
There we go. So yeah, you get half from the boots as well. So the chest plate and the boots are equally efficient, and everything else is only worth making if you already have both of those. So, do you have any diamonds on you?
No. I also didn't get a key, which means we need to remember to come back here, because I can open this one too.
Oh, right, yeah. I've never done this in multiplayer. By the way, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's ruining our half and half match we had going on, but that's okay.
Soon we'll be full and full.
Yeah, that's there's the optimism we need.
So I haven't seen almost anyone do this.
Yeah, I love it. It feels like one of the. You're right. I feel like not enough people do it. I did it over there earlier. Like it just lights the place up. It stops mob spawning.
Exactly. It's like saving on torches. It will corrode back again if we don't have honeycombs, right? But
over such a long period that it might as well not be happening. That's the way I see it. That's my.
I really like it.
Okay, so I brought something from earlier just in case we need it. We're gonna really be glad we have this if it comes to it.
Should we bring our beds closer?
Nah. There should be some penalty for death, even if it's just the other side of the structure.
That's fair.
Maybe that's self-punishment.
Hey, Toycat, I'm wondering how many hits it would take to kill the Ender Dragon with the new weapon.
I'm wondering how many hits it would take to kill the Ender Dragon with the new weapon. Oh, we were just discussing that. So, I haven't tested, but it sounds like there's no thing stopping the Ender Dragon from taking the max damage all at once.
There is no cap for damage, right?
Yeah. So 1. That is how many. Oh, well, anywhere between, I don't know, 200 and 1, depending on how you use it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I really want to kill all the bosses in 1 hit. That is my motivation with the mace. Okay, the one thing. This is the most petty complaint. Not complaint. It's the thing that feels most off to me. But the word, just calling it a mace, like I feel like it should be like a heavy mace or a something mace, like just a single something about the name.
We actually talked about that, and we like some things that were suggested was like, for example, windy mace, right? Because it used the breeze rods or something like that.
Yeah.
But there is no other weapon like that in vanilla. Like, that feels more like a Minecraft Dungeons sort of thing. I'm not saying it can't be in vanilla, but there is no other weapon that has, like, an adjective next to it, right? Like, trident is not...
Diamond
lightning
sword.
Trident. Diamond sword is what it's made of.
It's... Yeah, you... Outside of the telling you what something is made from, you're right, there isn't...
Yeah.
I guess crossbow, but even then that's kind of... That's using the English language to my advantage rather than actually...
It's not an adjective. It's not like... I think something that we usually go for in naming... Again, none of this is rules. Oh, wow! The second I was mid-air jumping towards the skeleton and he shot me so I fell down. That was cinematic. Like, a designer planned that.
I like to believe they did. I love when it... Oh, sorry. I think I got you. Pretty bad.
What I was saying, it's not a rule, but it's just like, in general, items and weapons in Minecraft are not like a legendary version of that. Like, they're not the sword of Thor, right? Or the blasting shield or something like that. They're more like generic names for things.
Yeah.
And then what makes them special is you can rename them for your story, or you can make them more sort of thing. Enchant them, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like... I don't know. I feel like the Mace is the right name for vanilla. And sometimes choosing the right name for vanilla means making things a bit less cool and like sparkly. Right, a lot of games today and a lot of media today goes for sparkly, and I think that Minecraft sometimes is not about being the most sparkly, and that's okay.
I missed the chat from King B Dog saying, "Notice me, senpai." I'm sorry for not noticing you, senpai.
I see.
Very fun. King B Dogs is a very fun character. I very much enjoy.
Yeah.
Hope you're still here. Hope you can hear this.
He's awesome.
Okay,
Sure.
if he's not here, then okay. Let's talk about how much we hate that guy. Wow, with his warden, doesn't he know how annoying that is? And yeah, Brandon. That's not even a real name. That's like, he should be called like the Great Brandon of
Exactly.
Whirlwind or something.
Winded Brandon.
Yeah. I've got a second trial key if you want to try this same vault. I used it while you weren't here. Sorry to say.
We have one here, though, right? Let's just do this one instead.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I meant. Yeah, this one here.
Oh, okay.
I did this one. Okay, what do you got? What do you got?
Arrows?
Oh,
wind charges.
okay. That's
Iron.
fine. So if it's 2.2 per volt, then we just have to do 50 volts.
Basically, yeah. For an average one. And that's also just one of us.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I was hoping...
we should be getting more, though. I think, like, both of us being here means we get more enemies and more rewards, no?
Yeah, oh, yeah, we've got the same chance as if we were doing this individually. But
I think so, yeah.
But there's two of us, so we've doubled our chance of getting one between us.
No, but I mean, I also think the spawners react to how many players are around them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that.
So they give us more enemies, but also more rewards, I believe.
I believe too. I also believe. Okay, so this goes here. It's a funky...
This is nowhere? Okay. It's where we were already.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing that, by the way. I'm also a big believer in the idea that you should light up the trial chamber as you go. It's like free torches. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I think it's really fun.
Single-handedly makes me use axes on bedrock too. Like, there's otherwise not really a good reason to use them in combat. But I'll have it out just so I can do the walls at the same time. Ooh. Did the new item also arrive in bedrock? It did. Also, you can get honeycomb from the loot to wax them. Someone asked if the mace was on bedrock.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, but was that milk bucket in the chest?
Yeah, I was very confused about why.
Cool. Probably
didn't
to like
feel...
help you defeat what is called the poison.
Yeah, I like the... There's also honey bottles sometimes. I like the...
Yeah, honey bottle is even better. It takes away only poison.
Yeah, it's like law, but not, you know? What's the word? It's telling you things about the world. I don't know what the actual word for it is, but it's a nice thing. Also, I've got a flow pottery shard. We can build some nice pots later.
Yeah.
So
I got
why
a
isn't...
duster and a scrape.
I was about to ask a question. I think I know the answer, actually. I'm guessing there's a bunch of husks down there we need to take out.
Yep.
Let's do it. Just gonna place my way down, nice and safely.
So why do you think there's so much lapis everywhere?
To tell you to enchant? Maybe?
Oh, whoa. Okay, there's poison spiders here. What the hell?
Okay, yep. Oh no, okay. This is good. This is
Oh
nice.
my god, they're above me.
You gonna live?
Behind this door. Okay, I'm fine. Nope.
There's so many, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh,
There are so many spawners in this room. I think we were talking about how, like, it's cool that the design you don't have to use Mace with wind charges, but it rewards you if you do.
I think
it's the same.
Yeah, here you go.
The same with like the elevation. Oh no! I'm stuck in a corner and I'm gonna die.
Okay,
I'm like,
okay, I'm getting you. I don't know where you are. Oh, I see you. I see you.
My shield is gonna die.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm here.
I'm
Okay, I got you. Okay, you want a golden apple? You get...
No. I just need to get up and eat.
Oh, the spider's following you.
Oh no!
You gotta watch out for that.
Okay, it's dead. Oh
Okay.
my god. Okay, I need a new shield. Mine is about to break. Oh, the spider came up. That was horrible. Whew. Okay.
Glad you're alive. Also, you get an interesting choice of breeze rods, KMB says in chat. You can either repair your mace, or you can get wind charges to make it more effective. Like, I quite like that decision-making part.
That's a good point.
But yeah, I don't think... I think the mace is in a really sweet spot for not being overpowered, while still being cool enough to use. And that's a really hard spot to find. Like, it's really easy to make something that's so good that everyone uses it all the time. And really easy to make something so bad that you only use it for memes. But to make something that is memeable, you know, funny, but also very much useful, that's like a hard spot in any game design. So good job. I think so, at least. Maybe it turns out it is horrifically overpowered and there's nothing else anyone wants to use. But so far it looks to me good. Okay, so should we go open some more vaults?
I got 2 keys now.
Same.
Nice. Did you clear this room? I killed nothing in this room.
Yeah, I killed about 12 husks. You're right that there were so many more than I've ever seen in a trial chamber. So I killed your share and mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I've got a 3rd key and a 4th key now. Oh, do we both get a key for defeating the spawner? So
I think it's just not guaranteed the key, but we're guaranteed 2 drops of whatever the reward is going to be.
But so I can get double as many keys? Even if, like, you were just hanging around in the corner being AFK? Or, you know, like, let's say you were being killed by a spider, you know, like, not contributing to the fight. Would I still...
Theoretically.
Just hypothetically, yeah. No, just...
Yeah. Yeah, I think if I'm in range, things are just harder and then better rewards. I've seen someone get trial keys in a decorated pot too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It blew my mind the first time. I was like, oh, I didn't realize I was meant to actually look in those.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either, but apparently there's good
okay,
things
so let's the entrance room is over here. I don't know what you would call it, but the room that is in the game files called the entrance room is over here, and so we could use that one's vault real quick.
Sounds good. What is this? Why is there a trap door here?
Oh, you don't know? Okay, okay. Let me show you that. Okay, if I know you said that you're not up to date with everything in Minecraft, so let me show you something cool. Okay. So look over here. This is one of my favorite things about the trial chambers, and I feel like not enough people appreciate it, so I'm glad I have someone who definitely will. Okay, so go look at the hole down here.
Okay.
Okay, now like, and then like,
Oh,
it's like you're climbing around in the vents.
That's really cool.
It has not too much utility, but it makes me feel like I'm in Deus Ex Human Revolution, climbing around, and it's one of those classic video game features that just brings me back to a good place.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's more of these hidden around the place now.
I got iron, emeralds, iron axe. Do you wanna come over?
Oh, where are you?
Oh, up here. Oh, right, yeah. You don't know this room. It looks like. I'm up here, like above you.
Oh,
there's a vault up here.
No, I fell down.
Do I have to
There's
move
a
away from
spider
it?
there.
You good?
Okay.
Arrows.
X.
Oh.
Nothing. I can start using. I have a bow. We can start using poison arrows. That will show them.
Oh, there's a. We missed one of these. Oh yeah, there is a spider. What? How did he get there? I feel so weird. Yeah, I feel like there is a lot of the combat which is gonna. I do think that if you look at the last few updates, the last few main weapons, like I think the crossbow and the tridents are the ones that come to my mind. They're both useful items that no one would say is overpowered, but no one would say is useless. Like I just mentioned that the best way to kill the Wither now is probably, in my mind, is the trident mace combo. I feel like that's the only way that you don't make the Minecraft boomers unhappy. And also, like, when someone comes back into the game, they don't want to make a diamond sword and be told, oh, yeah, that's worthless now. You got to be using the Sploogle Boogle. It's much better, you know?
The Brandon Mace. Two made-up words. You just put them together.
Yeah, so I think...
I tossed 2 keys? What?
You tossed 2 keys?
You just tossed trial keys? What? Where did I toss them?
Of all the items to be thrown away.
Did I? Oh, I did. What the hell? Oh my god. What? Why did I do that? Oh no, I don't want to toss them. What's happening? Okay.
So also...
Lucky chat is here.
Someone in my chat says that poison doesn't affect husks. And they're saying it like in a really condescending way. But I don't know that that's true. No, I guess it wouldn't because they're undead.
Exactly. Poison heals undead, actually. So we don't want to shoot undead with poison.
So just the skeletons.
Actually,
oh, no, not the skeletons either.
yeah,
just the spiders. Poison the
spiders?
spiders. I feel like they deserve it.
Poisonous spiders take poison damage? I'm not even sure.
The only thing, because obviously the breezes are going to shoot them back too. The only thing you can actually damage here is going to be the poison spiders. Which is very funny.
I mean, they deserve it, I think.
You know, I agree. The little taste of their own medicine. I haven't seen a vault in a while. I've got 5 keys, but I don't know where to use them.
Oh, nice. I mean, we can go to the first room. I can open it one.
Yeah, that's true. I hope you don't mind that I'm cluttering up the structure of all these random blocks. I'm taking into account this advice I heard from a great guy about how blocks are the secret to Minecraft, so I'm just using them everywhere. Yeah. He's got an annoying accent, though. That's his biggest problem. I'm back in the main room, by the way.
I have no idea where I am. A bit lost. I'll get there.
Okay,
Okay. Where did you get a copper bulb?
Oh, I don't know. I must have mined it at some point. Oh, yeah, I mined it when I went back into the main room via that door that you saw me mining through.
Okay.
I see you, by the way. You're almost here.
I go up the ladder, right?
Yeah. And then through that little hole. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Give me
Bam.
Let's get the mace. Oh. They really want you to poison those spiders. They are begging you to do it.
I have a power 2 board. You can have that one if you want.
Oh, I would love the power 2 though. Oh, power 1. Right, you have power 2, so you're giving me power 1.
Do you want these arrows?
No, I've got a full stack. Do you have a full stack?
No.
You should have them. Oh, an enchanted chestplate.
Oh, nice. No, iron.
Oh, did you not give me this enchanted chestplate? Did I get it from a spawner and not realize?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, we really are getting close to a full set then.
Nice.
You're missing 7 for the legs, and I'm missing 5 for the hat.
We did not get a single diamond yet as well.
A single what?
Diamond.
Yeah. I mean, apparently I got the chestplate.
Right. Oh, nice.
That was one of those features I didn't quite know if it would work until I did it. It was very satisfying.
Yeah.
It's one of
I
those
love that one.
those new school Minecraft features. Okay, so there's gonna be more trial chambers this way. I'm pretty sure. Like this T-junction always has like 3 sets.
Okay.
Oh no, this is the one we went to. How did I forget that? My bad.
That's where we were.
Yep,
Okay.
just bad memory. But we didn't go for the chest down here, right? Oh no, this one doesn't have one. Sorry. Trying to show you
This
things.
room.
I thought there was a chest, but it's the other variant of this room that has it. Okay.
Is there something down here?
Most likely not. The
Do you like memorize the branches already?
no. So what I partially for seed videos and partially just for my own fascination with structures, I've worked out the internal layout on how they go. So there's like these. When you have a branch of one of these, it doesn't lead from one trial chamber to another. Trial chambers only spawn off the main hallways and off the branches. So like the T-junctions and stuff like that. So if we've got to try every single doorway, but if we don't find one through any of the doorways, then that's the end of the structure. But we almost certainly have a 3rd trial chamber somewhere around here. We've just got to find the door to it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just me being a structure nerd.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I think I went down here already. Yeah, this one I was. Let me block this off.
There's 7 emeralds in here. So that's
I
nice.
left them there.
Oh, wow. When we go back up to that village, you're going to be looking mighty
You're gonna
silly.
be so rich.
Yeah. I think we might be done with this one. It's very rare to only get 2 trials, but it's not impossible.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's a really tiny one. Like I didn't know you could get these in the latest generation. But here we are.
The way you keep hopping around makes me think you had too much Mountain Dew. Also, hello Ulraf.
By the way,
Ulraf.
Michael just... Oh, you heard that. Sorry. I didn't realize.
I've heard many people try to pronounce my name, but that's a new one.
Oh, over there, by the way, right? Have we been there?
Don't know. The door is open.
Let's do some pro parkour.
Ah! The prowess of parkours.
It's okay. It was almost pro parkour. Are you gonna clap? Yeah, there you go. No need for a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Just to help you out, I'll give you a nice path here.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, this is gonna have the very vertical trial chamber. I'm like 90% sure. Oh, yep, I'm right. Yeah, it's this is my least favorite to fight. So I mean, should we just open the vaults first? I think
I have no keys left.
Oh, I've got 5. So here's 2. Oh yeah. Trim.
Okay. Oh, another axe.
Have
you been using the axe?
Yeah, I have. It's honestly, because of the timing of combat against skeletons,
What?
it is actually
I got
better.
an axe with sharpness. Nice.
Oh yeah, mine has sharpness on. Sorry to... You know, that was rude of me. Wow, sharpness. See,
Thank you. I feel very special. Let me open this one. Oh, diamond. Nice. I should be focusing on fighting. Also, my shield is about to break.
Also, for Pat, the text-to-speech comes from it's a tip of $10 or above, whether it's YouTube or Streamlabs. That's why the mystical voice pronounced Ulraf's name a little questionably.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought it's just your Alexa starts to talk.
Sometimes. I mean, I recently moved away from Alexa, and now it means I can say Alexa in videos without my. It's a very big improvement to my life. Because, you know, the whole Hey Google or Hey Siri, it's just not as memeable. It's a big quality of life difference.
Nice.
These pictures
Oh, no, why did I say that? Why did I do that to myself? I was just talking about why I shouldn't.
You're doing it to everyone listening as well. But
yeah, that's true.
Okay. I should make a new shield. I'm gonna break mid.
Alexa, what's the weather like in London? You're welcome, chat. Now you know. Sometimes people need this knowledge. So I make your little
that could be useful though. You need to ask like, what's the weather like in Zimbabwe or something.
Whoa, are you saying? What do you mean? There's a lot of people who might need to know the weather in Zimbabwe. There's a higher population of Zimbabwe than London. I'll have you know.
Yeah, how many of your viewers are Zimbabweans?
Several, maybe. Singles of them. You know, there's
oh no,
there's more than 0. That's probably true.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I was shocked. So YouTube does actually tell me where like the geographies of all my viewers. There's like a good 50 countries I don't have a single viewer from. And maybe it's like my ego coming here, but I was actually surprised by that. I figured in Tuvalu they needed to learn about Minecraft updates too, but I was wrong. No Tuvalu and Minecraft viewers.
I feel like that makes sense. Like I think a lot of countries have like special internets, or like they're not Western, right?
Yeah.
Or how many of those countries are Westerns, I would ask, right?
Yeah. Isn't it weird that there's this accepted definition of like Western world?
Okay, Google, what's the weather like in Zimbabwe?
Yeah, it's not a hard line, right? I can't tell you exactly which country is in and which is out. Or maybe I can, but I shouldn't.
Yeah, I think it's weird how geographically non-connected it is too. That like you could vibe out that for sure, like New Zealand is there, or
Does Ulraf know about the wet meat dimension with the squishy
I'm
wet
out of
meat
keys,
that
by the
goes
way.
squish?
Oh, here.
Do you have any keys?
By the way, do you know about the wet meat dimension where the squishy wet meat goes squish? Someone paid me to ask you that question.
I mean, what people do with their money is their business. Oh, I got protection 2 diamond chestplate. Not bad. Wait, do you have a chestplate?
Yeah.
You do.
I got fire protection on mine, but I can live with it.
That's just as useful.
Yeah, basically in a trial chamber. I mean, what if the dispenser shoots fire charges again?
Exactly, and hits exactly you know. Super commonly that happens. I do like the water traps though. I think the water traps are cool.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Do you know where another trial chamber is on this seed?
No, but we can locate if we want.
Yeah, let's cheese it. Let's cheese it. I'm willing to.
Yeah, let's clear some inventory spots. I have 1 breeze rod from that entire thing. Do you have more?
I have 7.
Okay, that's good.
I have 8 wind charges as well.
Okay. You're just looting I mean, I guess you're killing most things as well. That's fair.
Very rude of me, I know.
So we need to go into cheat mode. And then TP like 1,000 blocks away, because otherwise
you can't craft in spectator mode. Oh. Again, so. Oh.
Locate structure Survival.
Do you know on Bedrock you can search for only structures you haven't found yet?
Ah, so when you do locate, it finds stuff you haven't found yet?
Yeah, if you put true at the end, it'll only find. It's one of those
that's
features
cool.
that existed for years without me knowing. I was like, oh, that's really useful actually.
Yeah, we have that possibility in the code. It's just not exposed in the command. That's a good feature. Game mode, survival.
Oh, we got a new trial chamber over here. I haven't seen this one. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, sorry. I'll wait for you.
You want to sleep in the bed?
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Do you have a decent amount of food, by the way?
Yeah, I got tons of bread left. Do you need it?
I've got 6 glowberries, 2 golden carrots, and 2 golden apples. So yeah, thank you. But if you do need my food, I'll put it in the chest. Just if we can.
Why is there a compass here?
I think that came with the loot. I don't know what you would use it for. Maybe if you've come a long way for this structure and you don't want to be far from home. Okay, so
your home is at world spawn, yeah.
I'm gonna make a nice armor trim now.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you wanna trim too?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a pottery shirt.
I've made the most impactful type of trim I could. Can you notice where I've done it? Wait, you're busy in the crafting table over there.
This is important. Look at this. Your life will never be the same.
Tell us the story, Ulraf. What is the story behind?
So once upon a time there was a breeze. That breeze walked around scraping the lamps all the time. Until one day they met another breeze, and as we all know, love makes you lazy, so he never scraped again.
Does love make you lazy?
It makes you complacent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait, so where's your trim?
Oh,
it's on the pants?
Tell me when. Yeah, you like it? It's a diamond trim.
Oh, it's a diamond. Diamond on diamond, perfect.
I made a
best use of a diamond.
Okay, I have a question. I don't know if you'll know the answer, but if I throw a wind charge at your pot, will your pot break?
I would guess yes, because it's a projectile.
Oh.
You missed.
I missed?
Oh, it went through?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it explodes behind.
Yeah, it looks like it just ignored the pot.
That's weird.
Definitely not the expected outcome.
Let me do it from this side. Yeah, it goes through. That is weird. Does it go through chests now? Oh, never mind. I can test that.
If you want to know a weird thing I found today, it goes through dirt path blocks. I was having like a real moment of like, do I just not know how to do parkour all of a sudden? But it was because I was in a village and there were path blocks around.
Oh, do we have keys?
No. I don't have one. Do you have one?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
so, yeah,
this is a bad room. Oh,
this is a bad
room.
Yeah?
I think... Yes, look behind you. This is a bad room.
I like this
room. This
room.
is one of the rooms that's newer in this snapshot, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. This hasn't existed before today. At least as far as I can tell.
I saw a demonstration about this room like 2 days ago.
Oh, you're getting me excited. You're getting me really excited. What are we about to encounter?
So, we're doing it safely, basically, by staying at the entrance. But the idea is that we were also lucky that the zombie dropped at the beginning. Because the idea of this room is that there's like a top level. And you don't see mobs for a while. Like, you walk in, you hear sounds, but you don't see any mobs. And then when you're already inside, the first zombie comes down. And if you punch a zombie, all the nearby zombies decide to walk off cliffs to get you.
Oh, you're taking advantage of...
Suddenly.
I like
suddenly you're, like, swarmed from all sides, basically.
I made it safer for us.
Yeah,
Okay,
I love the...
Charge in.
The decorative door placement.
I mean, when Minecraft gives you 3 doors, it'd be rude not to use the other ones. It'd be a waste, really. Yeah, this is a really cool room. I like what I'm seeing.
So there is a way up somewhere.
Oh, I see a breeze. Okay. Don't worry, I know the way up. It's using...
Building.
Yeah.
Blocks. The answer is blocks.
It's always blocks. That's the secret to Minecraft. Is the more you learn, the more you realize it's all the same answer, just in different forms. Yeah, I'm just... Thankfully, this is also just a zombie trial spawner. Very easy to take advantage of. Ooh, do you want the breeze rod?
Thank you.
Oh, I realized the better answer would have been wind charges. That'd be the perfect answer for how you get up. To how you get like up and down this place. But yeah, this is
that's a good point.
This is a crazy trial chamber. There's so many spawners around here. I see why this is. I think the thing I mentioned today was that like the new trials add a level of fear. So even if you're complacent with the existing chambers, you know you've got to watch out for some of them, and that's good. Like there's a range of difficulty to keep you on your toes, because if they're all hard, you just expect that, and if they're all easy, you get bored. But by having a nice mix, you genuinely aren't sure what to go with.
That's cool.
Okay,
There's also a huge reward because there is tons of.
I threw a key at you, but you ran away. It's okay. I know you love me really.
There are tons of vaults here, right? So it's like, there's a big reward for completing it.
Okay, here you go. So why are no mobs spawning right now? Are they all around the place?
I think they're somewhere down, yeah.
Because I hear...
Oh, diamond. Power 2 bow. Unbreaking bow. Okay. Got one last key. Is that a spawner or?
I've stopped hearing spiders. I feel like we have so many more...
Oh my god!
You got it?
I got the heavy core!
Hey! Okay, so...
we just need one more.
We should use it for its most important purpose. Can you place it on the totem, and we can use it as a point of worship. It's like a conduit, but dark. You can have it back if you want. I just wanted to appreciate it truly. Oh, does it take a long time to mine?
Yeah, it might not have the pickaxe as the right tool or something. I don't remember why.
I'll try with the axe or the sword. No. I'm sorry I've done this to you.
It's okay.
I've got 3 diamonds. You can make a diamond pickaxe.
It's a cool decorative block. It shouldn't be hard to break.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make a diamond pickaxe and mine it faster than you can do it with a diamond one. Okay. Race.
How do we know who broke it?
Oh, that's a good point. If 2 people are working on a block, you don't even know.
It doesn't stack. We are separate. We just don't know who did it.
Oh, I think it was you based on the way it went, but
I have no idea. Let's make it, because why not?
Yeah, definitely make it.
I think you should have it. Like
Yeah?
I've been playing a lot with it. You can have the first one behind you.
Yeah, I guess for you it's still new that and like people are giving feedback, but it's not like your first time using a feature.
It's on the ground over there.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Okay, this is exciting. I'm gonna...
Nice.
The thing is,
I started saying it before and I got cut off. That like the same way this is cool that it's like using wind charges in a cool way. Another sort of like not hard connection or sync, but soft connection that is cool is that the trial chamber has tons of elevation. So you should have a lot of like natural opportunities to use the mace here, which is really cool.
I kind of feel like the trial chamber is really vertical in some places, but has the least verticality options in other ways. Like, I don't know if you feel that, but I was thinking about it today, and I feel like it isn't actually a perfect synergy for the trial chambers because there are. No, you're right. I'm guess that the hallways have a lot of verticality, and so does this room. But I think no, I guess the whole structure has more verticality than other structures do. But it doesn't. It doesn't seem like. And I guess for the amount of damage you're doing.
Another
against,
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think another thing to remember here is how much damage you get. And something that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet is that roughly 3 blocks of fall damage with the mace is enough to one-shot most things.
That was exactly my first test was that, and I was like, also I'm absolutely even though it's not that efficient, it is so cool to just knock enemies into the air like this. Thank you for this very gracious gift. Do you want to come watch me destroy some zombies? Okay, I'm gonna
keep climbing up to me.
Oh god. The clamber I found out from you on Twitter actually. The way it like knocks them back, so satisfying too. Oh, oopsie.
Yeah. It didn't used to do that actually. It wasn't the original prototypes. But
yeah?
it was a way to sort of make it feel a lot more satisfying and heavy, and I think it's not the main sell point. Like it doesn't do that much, but it's just really satisfying. It really feels good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, it will help a bit, because it does knock them far, but I think it's not the main. It's like the sweeping of the sword, right? It's not the main thing.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a Protection 2 chestplate now. We are on the same level.
Nice. We don't have keys, right? Because there's a vault
No,
here.
why don't we have keys, though? I feel like we've taken down so many. Are we doing something
wrong?
wrong?
A few and I used. That's how I got the heavy one.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's true. You've been getting...
I opened like 5.
But yeah, the 3 blocks to kill most mobs is what makes this actually useful for most players. Oh.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I think that's why, like, a lot of people are talking about it being OP in different ways, specifically PvP. Because if you want to one-shot a zombie, that's one-shotting a player too, right?
Yeah.
That's the same.
But without armor.
Exactly.
You actually have more like 100 health if you've got full diamond arm, more like 500 health if you've got diamond with max protection. It's actually more like 600 if you've got a golden apple, and you also heal, unlike enemies.
It's also going to be really hard, I think, to hit players with this. Players are going to move away, like they see you falling and they just move.
One thing I want to do before the end of the stream is I want to like both equip with full Netherite and maybe a dumb number of wind charges, and just
just fight with maces.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just to see if we
I'm
can actually.
Fighting tons of poisonous spiders here.
Oh yeah, where you
are.
found another chamber?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you, but you must have gone past me. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Is it over here maybe? No.
There's 2 levels here.
I am in a different part of the trial chamber. Do you think... I don't know if you know, but will we both get trial chambers as if there's 2 of us there, even though we're part of the structure? Or is it like a proximity thing?
I don't know. I think it's a proximity thing.
Okay, so I'll get close
but
to you just so we
getting
don't
less
waste it.
enemies too.
Yeah, we don't want to... We want
I
double
just heard the mace. Dude, the sound is... I love... We have a sound designer that's not... Like, there is the sound designer that made, like, most things in the game.
Yeah.
And we got bigger recently, so we have a few new sound designers, and I think he did such a good job on this one. It's not even done, like, we're still looking at a few tweaks and stuff, but I think it's already so good.
I'm gonna do one right now, because I can't off the top of my head notice it. Let me... Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, cave spiders are a bad enemy to test this on. That's what I'm learning right now.
They're hard to hit as well.
Yeah, they really are. They're. Let's. Yeah. Okay. So there's. I'll get that spider over there. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good. That was. So you heard that on your side too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a public sound, not a private one. Yeah, it's a good.
Are there private sounds?
There must be, right? Maybe
What?
putting on armor?
Why?
Or can you hear other people doing that too?
I think you can, no? Wait, let me do it. Oh yeah, I heard it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Diamond
why
armor
wouldn't you?
clangs.
I think maybe there are, but I feel like that would be a bug, right? Like what sound shouldn't play for everyone?
In my mind, every game has sounds that people don't hear, but you're right that I don't know that Minecraft does have any. Now that you're saying it. Did you get any keys, by the way? We got any fun? Oh, I've got keys. I've got 2.
I got 2 keys, yeah.
Oh, so we got 2 vaults.
They're up there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna use a wind charge. Let's see if I got this.
Do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh.
No. Oh, I have more. You have breeds rods, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can waste them. If you it's like the timing is really as soon as you get it, it feels so obvious, but when
there we go.
you had a good one there. Oh, it let me do it that time, right? Did it not? Okay. Wind charge, diamonds. So that's pretty good, all things considered.
That's not bad. I got 4 diamonds already. Are you missing a hat? Do you have diamonds?
I don't. I wasted them on a pickaxe to mine the heavy.
Okay, right. That's okay. There's another one down here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Where are you at?
Crossbow. Oh, I guess you can get crossbows too.
Oh, interesting. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah, crossbow is. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
this is the crossbow one.
Yeah. Guess so.
Piercing and quick charge. It's not terrible. Could use this for something. Okay, let's go to. I found another trial chamber or another trial. If you wanna head over there.
Oh, did you jump up? No.
Oh, I should have. You're right. Okay, we both have the wind charges. Let's take full advantage. I feel like narrow staircases like this are bad. Like the big open space, like this is the room to advertise the wind charge in. Like, it's like, there we go. I'm up, and now I'll go up again, probably soon. You gonna do it too?
Forward or? Oh, you went up. Okay.
Oh, is there? I realized
line.
that. Yeah, that's not the actual way we need to go. We need to go down there. You're right. And then it's left.
Okay.
And then through this. And then this is the room.
Oh, I heard a breeze.
Yeah, I might have activated that earlier. Whoopsie.
Okay.
I love the mace, but they should bring back the sword block. Just make it weaker than the shield. And you can't use it with the shield. It'd be good for early game, and while you mining and your shield breaks. It will never drop this.
Someone says just now that they love the mace, but they just want the sword to have its block back. And that is another example of like Minecraft boomers, like, you know, just want it to be back the way it was in 2010. Why can't we go back? Return and all that. But yeah, the mace itself, I feel like, isn't necessarily a combat rebalance in any major way. Like, it's not. I think we already discussed this, but it's not going to change anything. I have a theory that the core is dropped.
I honestly, again, I honestly believe my response to that is, I hope so. Like, it's okay if it changes the meta a bit, but it really shouldn't upheave things, right? Like, I don't want to put the meta on its head. That's not my goal.
Do you think allowing swords to block would put the meta on its head?
No, I don't think so.
What do you think it would require to, like, if you had if the mace did 20 damage, and then it scaled up 4 times as much, and then healed you, would that be meta upending?
Wait, so again, do what? 20 times more damage?
20, no, let's just say 20 damage, but also it heals you, and also it's double as much full damage scaling. Like, is there an amount of powerful? What's the amount of powerful where something is irredeemably unbalanced in your mind? Is the interesting question I'm kind of getting at here.
if the basics is it does 20 damage, yeah, like that's by itself is upheaving everything else, right?
What if it does everything it does right now, but with 1 damage? Do you think it would be any less useful?
I actually think how much base damage it does almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I want it to be quite weak by default, because again, otherwise it's just straight up better than the sword, right? Thank you.
I don't know if you actually need it, but
I'm using it.
okay, that's good.
I have 1 key, but there's no more things here, right?
Okay, also idea for April Fool's Day: sword block crafted with 9 swords. That's a really good idea, Cappy Kate. That's exactly where my brain went to first. I was like, why would you want a sword block? What would that accomplish?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I don't think a sword block will break anything. I just don't see the point of it when you have a shield.
Well, I think the argument would maybe be for like before you get a shield, but you get a shield quite early if you want one.
Yeah.
The...
Oh, did we open this one? No. Come
Well, maybe so
on,
you can have more
Helicore.
offense. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's getting a bit late. Should we move to the final phase of the stream?
Yeah, let's do it. I noticed that too. It's like I was like, oh god, I thought this would be so fast, and here we are. Now imagine if we had the usual face-to-face an hour talking about like, so what does it mean to be a Minecraft boomer really though? You know.
Oh, those are the real questions.
Isn't it crazy that there are people who have been born since Minecraft came out who are playing Minecraft and feel like they've been playing it forever?
They literally have been playing it forever for them.
Yeah, I know.
They were born. How about we do this in a chamber? Right? That chamber was quite open and good.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking like in a hill yeah, that's a really cool idea. Okay, so I'm going to seal off the
This
exit.
chamber is pretty cool. Oh, wait. Why is this... Is there a breeze somewhere?
Oh, there must be. Let's go looking
Where?
for him.
Doesn't really matter because we don't have any more vaults, but...
Yeah. Alright, should we get some more light in here too? Does Java have the light block?
Torches?
Oh, that's a good
We
idea.
do have the light block, but I have torches too.
Yeah, you know, that's...
Low-tech version. I don't know where they are. Yeah, that's weird. Maybe they got out of the room somehow. Okay, so maybe where do we stand? Maybe like on opposite sides or something.
Yeah. Okay, so let's make it like as reasonably... I guess actually, you know what? We could just use the food and whatever we've got right now, minus the mace, and then give a bunch of wind charges. So...
Yeah, I took like 4 stacks of wind charges. Do that too.
Have I got crit commands?
Let's do no shields.
Okay. I'll throw away my shield. Oh, thank you. And yeah, everything else is more or less balanced, I would say.
Do we want to use bows and other weapons and stuff or no?
Let's say yeah, actually.
Just to see how it is.
Yeah, I want to see if it's a viable defense against the mace. So, have you got everything you need then?
I am ready.
Okay, let me introduce it, just in case anyone's like partially fallen asleep. And now for the final showdown. In the blue corner we have, or the purple corner we have Ulraf. He is part-time panda, part-time Minecraft designer, full-time Mace champion.
Okay.
And in the yellow corner we have your boy the Ocelot, loves the trial chamber, loves parkour, but is less familiar with the mace. Who will win in a mace 1v1? Let's find out. Okay, come get me. You can.
Ah, look at that.
Oh, actually,
Parkour skills. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Oh, didn't even think about doing that. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a good one. Did that damage you a lot? I hope so. Oh, okay.
What?
This is.
You did not hit me.
Oh, I didn't. Oh.
Oh, I missed.
I'm getting one. Okay. Oh, whoa! You destroyed me with that one. That was more than half my health bar. Wow.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, that was half health.
Okay, so this is we've got almost full diamond armor, and it's still. Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Wow, that was not okay.
Okay.
Yeah, PvP might be needing balance.
Oh yeah, these are heavy hits. These are very heavy hits. Oh no. Oh.
Try to get away.
No. Just a little bit more reach is what this needs. Get out of there. Ooh. I wonder if we were going for more direct hits if this would stop blocking as well. But okay. It does
you mean
feel.
just run and hit?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wonder like if these feel like a lot of damage, but really we do a lot by just going like, oh, it is hard to hit while you're going so parkour heavy, and it did very little damage when you hit me just there. So maybe it is all about the.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a good one?
Oh, that was a lot of damage. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2.
Nice.
Jeez.
Nice.
Wow. I was not expecting it. So yeah, this is powerful in PvP. If you can.
Yeah. Let me put all my armor back.
Do you want to try Protection 5 or Protection 4 Neverite? Like, you know, really do this at the top of the game. See if it's still intense.
Yeah,
like...
yeah. That's cool. I just want for a second. Just give me a hit now.
Okay.
Like without nothing, just hit me.
With a regular.
It should be like a sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's 1 heart. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Right.
And what was that?
That was 1.5 hearts. That's nothing. But you weren't falling. You need to hit when you're like down, not up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost full health. Okay. Yes. So you want to try another? Right. Let's do that.
Yeah. So even within the confines of a trial chamber, you can do 9 times more damage, is what it sounds like. With that is a big difference, huh? Okay, gonna use these dispensers for storage. Yeah, let's do enchanted netherite too. Like because if you can do most of a health bar, full protection should still be just if it's not too much. I would do the commands myself, but I don't have access.
Enchant, Ulraf, protection, 5, 4.
Wow, Toycat, you ask a friend to come play and then you unalive him. Very rude of me. Actually, this is your realm, so I'm in your house, so it would be rude if you didn't let me unalive you.
What? No, you come into my house and unalive me. That's even more rude.
I saw a meme on Twitter I identified with that was like, whenever you go to someone else's house, your mother would be like, oh yeah, you're at someone's house, so make sure to like fit to their standards because you're their guest. But then someone comes to yours and you're like, they're your guest. Make sure you do stuff to fit in with them. And it's like, wait a minute. When
I think let's try coming. Do I have a pickaxe? Yeah. Come here.
Yeah.
Don't even use a wind charge or anything. Just do this.
You just walk out of it.
Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. That was 2.5 hearts.
Okay, so it takes 4 in a row with no healing to get through it.
Yeah, but try with a wind charge to get a good one.
Yeah, let's do it. What was that?
Okay, that's half my health.
Even with it's all protection
like...
4.
But I feel like that's. Yeah, I don't know. It depends, because it's hard to do what you just did. Right?
Yeah,
like
if
I'm
you're not
just
standing
looking
still.
at you,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to avoid you, you're not gonna do a perfect wind charge into hitting me. Almost never. Like it's really easy to just dodge you.
Just spend your time trying to dodge me, and then I'll try and
I feel like, yeah. You might get it, but even if you get it eventually, it doesn't mean anything. Like it should be rewarding because of how hard it is. I think.
You are right
Now
that
I
if
was
I'm
standing still.
yeah,
Like I was standing still because I wanted to get my bow, because I want to show you that I'm gonna kill you first.
yeah, do that
Right.
actually. I like that idea. I've got much. It is very. Oh yeah. Sorry,
Nice.
I came into
No,
your
no, it's
house
all good.
and
You're...
it's very rude of me.
Oh, I did the opposite then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
I get it mixed up too. The TP at S to I've made that mistake many a time. It's like, but which one are you teleporting to which one? But yeah, it seems as though actually it speeds up combat then, because you can't stop and heal because you might get jump charged. But
Which is cool, right? I like that.
I do think though this is
That's
one of those
something.
things where like even if we've been playing Minecraft for hundreds or thousands of hours or something, even then there are still people who are 10 times more skilled and look at that and go, yep, I'm gonna one-hit KO everyone I go into. But I think the fact that even blocks are OP to the right player says that that's not a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah.
But
Again,
yeah.
I'm not saying necessarily that there won't be balance changes. Maybe it might be too hard. I think there are many things that we could look at. Like, for example, we could say that it just needs to be dampened by armor more, right? So players get a better chance against it.
Can you jump from there and one-hit KO me? I just want to see that it can be done from 3 blocks on. Oh, 9. That from 2 blocks, it is already 18 damage.
That is 2 blocks. And it's also depending on how close to the ground I do it, right? Because I could have waited half a second more, maybe.
Oh, is it based on that then? That is a part of the calculation?
It's not full blocks, it's amount of fall. So 1.5 or 1.7 is more, right?
Yeah, it makes sense, but also... Okay, so I'm going to heal first.
I think I might, be full health. No, Apple gives you 2 hearts, though.
But then I can just milk them away. Oh, we didn't... Okay, wait, I've got an idea. There we go. Oh, but now I'm back.
Okay.
I have... Okay, there we go. I'm at... Wait, 9 and a... No, okay, we gotta wait 8 seconds. We'll be there any second now. Okay, almost there. Okay, do it. Oh, 2.5 is enough. Wow.
Yeah. I think the way I did the calculation was that... Yeah, I mean, I jumped as well, so it's not 2.5, right? Jumping is 1.5.
So really 3.5. But then, what is it? What is it if you just... Can I go back in there? What is it if you just jump normally? Do you think... Because people jump in combat anyway, just for the critical. Does the critical get added to your...
No. So something that's important to me here is that you don't get this addition unless you do a smash attack. And a smash attack is any attack that's done with more than 1.5 blocks. So basically the normal jump doesn't do it.
Oh, but do you think...
But jumping from a slab works, for example.
What about leaping potion? So you get 1.5...
Yes.
Yeah?
So together with leaping potion, you get the smash attack every time. It's not a lot, but it's definitely useful.
Can you
which
give
I think
yourself...
is great. Like one of the reasons I love this so much is this is so simple that it's going to, like, I'm sure people are going to find a lot of mechanics that I haven't thought about. Like it's going to work with the sandbox so well.
That is the goal in a sandbox game. I love that. The number of ideas that are coursing through my head is really cool. Can you give yourself leaping 2, and then can you use leaping 2 on me just to, because that's I guess the theoretical stable potential of this in PvP. I think obviously the thing you would compare it against is a Netherite sharpness sword, but if it can do more than, okay, so it did 10 damage, so not actually bonkers.
And you mean like 5 hearts?
Yeah, 5 hearts. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, and I have jump boost 2, which is the best you can get in survival.
Yeah. So the wind charge is what makes it bonkers, but the wind charge adds a huge skill requirement.
Exactly. And the cost, right? Like in survival it's a cost, but also in mini games it's a cost.
Because they can just not give you them or give you limited numbers.
Exactly. they will choose how many you get, and then it's really you can the minigame designer can balance it however they want.
Yeah, I do think that there's going to be a lot of knee-jerk OP reaction, and I do probably imagine there's like some minor tweak you can make that basically doesn't affect survival but affects like the very 1% of PvP. But right now I like the way it is a lot. I think it's a useful enough item to make me want to use it for the you know, the jokes and the funniness, and then to still really enjoy it when I have it and nothing else. But you still would want the Neverite Sharpness 5 sword, which I think is the goal. Is like to still have other items be usable. And
Yeah, I want that if you have a mini game of like all the weapons in boxes, there are other strategies that are viable. Basically, that's the goal.
Yeah, yeah. If your mini game had boxes, the loyalty trident would be an equivalently niche, useful item to this, because they can attack you from a distance. But in exchange, you get to do some quirky things. I feel like
maybe the arena has some water in it, so it's like affected by that or something.
I think it would be really interesting to see how a face-off with maces would go with no wind charges. Because would it be worth stacking up to get the big potential damage that way? Or would people just use it like a diamond sword?
Do you know how you thought about the leaping potion?
Yeah.
There is another one that I thought about that I think is really cool. Oh, there's another mace here if you want it.
Oh, thank you.
And that is this. Give everyone. What is it?
I used
I mean, water is pretty good, I agree. That's a good point. Did you see what I gave you?
Oh, I did not. Interesting.
I think that is very interesting because you can build up and this stays, so I don't need to keep making towers. I can use the same towers again, and then this arena is slowly being built by both of us in a way that benefits both of us.
I'm gonna say it so no one in chat does, but like Fortnite.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
it's a very similar. Like, there's gonna be a big pile of scaffolds around that we can later both use.
I mean, to be fair, I think Minecraft did that before Fortnite.
No,
building
I'm
structures
pretty
that
sure
combat.
Fortnite invented building, Ulraf.
Okay.
I hate
That's
to call
fair.
you a boomer here, but I'm pretty sure. It was, I think it was just called Mine back before Fortnite existed. I think the craft was an addition to copy Fortnite. Pretty sure.
we are known for jumping on trends. That's what Minecraft does. True.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did that at the end of the stream.
Yeah, I think it's a fun battle. I think I would be excited about building like a survival arena that has like little outcliffs, little towers, little dispensing of wind charges.
So, like you said, with a mini game, you could balance players perfectly in an arena like that, so they both have an OP weapon, and then it's perfectly balanced, even though there's all these falling opportunities. There's so many fun possibilities for it. I'd love to. You'd even make it so, I'm sure, if you say it's a different attack, you could make it so the regular attacks don't do damage. It's only a smash attack that can hurt. You could do some really quirky, niche things.
Yeah, something that I thought about now, like recently, is maybe having it so it does either the same amount of damage as a sword, but slower. So it's like, it's worse than the sword, basically.
It does do slower than a sword, right? Am I...
Currently, it's the same speed as a sword, I think.
No way. Oh, wait. You've got the only way to test this right now. Oh, no, I've got a pile of stuff. Okay,
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh,
it's
it is the
1.6
same.
attack speed.
Oh, it felt slower. I was like, timing it.
It's like a diamond sword. Netherite sword is 8 attack damage. But, of course, because Bedrock doesn't have speed, then maybe on Bedrock it's even less damage than a sword.
Combat update confirmed.
Yes.
I do actually. To ask one semi-serious question, if you have a feeling or an answer, do you feel like the way it's 2D is wrong? Like it's such a dramatic, powerful weapon. It feels odd for it to just be like. I know it feels like it's meant to be this hefty item, but I also think if it was 3D, it would feel really out of place too. Like I feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like with the Great Mace or.
Yeah.
It could just be that it's
hard.
new, but I'd like to know your thoughts.
I think it's hard to say. I think, like I saw a lot of people say, "Oh, it needs to be 3D like the Trident," and have you looked at the Trident? Like I know it's 3D in like rendering, but it's very flat in the sense that it feels very Minecrafty, right? It's not bulky. And I think what people imagine when they say 3D about this is like having it like it is in the world, right? Like a block.
Yeah.
And I think it will look cool, but I don't know. That feels, I don't know. It feels like too detailed for Minecraft, I think. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I
I'm
would
glad
love to
that
see
you
it.
agree with the thought. It's like a. I do think it's one of those. There's a lot of critiques that come immediately when something comes out, that in the long term are basically, they would go away and immediately. Like when something's new, it feels the most alien. I feel like this is one of those where, like, after a while, you're like, yeah, the Mace. That's just how it is. But right now, I'm like, that's the other thing that makes it not perfectly gel. I'm like, ooh, that and the enchantments, I guess. But I don't know if you have any thoughts about whether it should be enchantable, or whether the fact that it's not enchantable is a bug or a feature or anything like that.
That is something I can't talk about yet.
Okay, that's.
But yeah, that's a fair question. I know where it's coming from, but can't talk about that specifically. I will say also, again, I don't think people say it should be 3D. I don't think they're wrong. Like, I think I see what they're talking about. This is a heavy thing. We want it to be bulky. It's just, I think there's upsides for both options, basically. And this feels very Minecrafty, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it. We have a very talented artist, Shiwu. He's on Twitter, for people know him. He's working on the art of it, and I'm sure he'll make the right decision.
He's one of the fun people to follow if you're watching this.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, it breaks, instant breaks scaffolding. So is it treated like a sword by the game? Sorry, we were trying to do an outro a good 10 minutes ago, but
it's okay. I'm going to sleep
then?
in like 20 minutes, so I'm okay. But...
Oh, it's almost a new day for you. Pi Day is almost over. What have you done to celebrate?
Been on Twitter mostly. I mean, I did eat a pizza, which Americans will call pie. So.
A pizza pie.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. One of the things I most miss from back home to Sweden is pizza. Because Sweden only has, or almost only has, like really good Italian pizzas. Yeah. And I always liked a lot more like pan pizzas.
Pizza Hut style.
And it just... Exactly. King B-Dogs is here again. He's saying, did you end up getting the Mace in survival? We got one heavy core, B-Dogs.
Yeah.
So we got one Mace
way
legit,
better than
and
the
then we
odds
got
should
the
have
other one
been.
with creative. Yeah, I think we haven't... We can check how many... Where's the statistics? We can check how many we opened. Where's the statistics? Oh, there it is. Items. Times use. Oh, I only opened 14 vaults.
Oh, okay.
That is really good.
I opened, just since it's arguably fair to include, I opened... Where is vaults? Sorry, I don't know.
I just did time used for the vault keys. Trial keys.
Oh, in the items. Oh, wow.
Yep.
I can't believe Java has all this info. I have 17 picked up, 10 used. So 24 between
10
us.
10 used?
10 used.
Wow, okay. Yeah, so we got really good lucky.
Yeah, really, really good luck.
Yeah, so we got one legit and one we cheated in just for the fight at the end.
Yeah, it was a
then-
really fun fight.
Then Cat beat me.
It's alright. You
good.
just let me. You could have hacked yourself in anything you wanted, any of the time. It was
Yes.
I was the guest, and you were a very, very good host.
Of course, I've definitely let you win. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people think about like the scaffolding, like the jump boost, even just jump boost. I'm so excited because I think it's such a like almost useless potion, right? I don't remember anyone using it. Maybe for building, rarely. So this is really cool to give it another use.
Yeah, it's a clever. You're right that this is a much more niche connection, but definitely one people are going to be using, even if it's just for like trolling their AFK friend, because you can remove the scaffolding a lot easier.
Right.
Or even killing the. Maybe that's the way you kill the dragon easily. You know, again, I'm working on the playthrough right now. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I'm interested to see it. B-Dogs is asking how the loot tables felt to you. He's asking you because I like felt them before.
Yeah, I feel like the fact that you would have probably seen it in text would affect how you felt with it too, right? In a subconscious or not way, right? If you did
Yeah,
see
yeah. I mean, it's not only text. It's also I've been in conversations around it. Like I'm not objective.
Yeah,
for sure.
So to me, assuming that was aimed at me, I felt like they're really good now. Like, especially the removal of the random junk that felt like useful, but only useful for like later. Like, oh yeah, save this for then. That was it felt a lot better.
You mean the saddles and armor, or what?
Yeah, the horse armor. When you need horse armor, it's really nice, but I feel like 95% of the game sources of horse armor don't line up for when you actually want horse armor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it really fills up your inventory quickly.
Yeah, I think it's the same amount of inventory filling once you add everything new in there though, because we got trims and we got shards. Although the shards are kind of optional, but it's the same amount of filling, but it felt like all stuff that I was specifically in a trial chamber for. Like my new leggings, they look really good. I'm glad I have them. This is the best use for the trim. But yeah.
Yeah. I also felt like we got. Again, I haven't done this many times before, but I felt like we got quite a lot of keys.
Yeah. Well, actually, it felt like a lot the first time. It felt like too few the second time. Like we had a room with like 10 vaults. We didn't use one of them. I don't know if that's like something to do with us or the realm, but something felt off during that. The big new room there, the cool one.
The one where they fell off from the ceiling.
Yeah, we don't have a name for. I don't have a name for it yet, rather.
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, but it had a lot of vaults. Yeah, so I think we got like 7 keys there, and still we didn't open all the vaults, both of us.
Yeah. There's a lot of vaults that have been used 0 times in that room.
Yeah,
but yeah, otherwise,
which is not necessarily bad, right? Like we can go back after a different trial for it or something like that, or we can run it again, I guess.
Yeah, I guess actually, because the trial spawners respawn but the vaults don't, you do want to have it be that way, rather than you should never have the alternative. So maybe it is better.
Yeah.
Speaking, that is such perfect timing.
Amazing. Oh, and I'm gonna use my leaping.
I need some food. I'm on 1 heart, and I have no. I know you're busy. You've got a thing going on right now. You know.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'll do my best from over here, though. Thank you. Oh, okay.
I don't have any. Oh, I do have armor. Okay. I'm fine. I'm gonna use the elevation to jump off and miss. You put so much string around. That is not helpful.
Yeah, you're right. I was hoping that would come up later. I'm glad that it did. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is a much less efficient way to kill skeletons, but it is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I feel like the skeletons don't know what's coming, you know? Oh,
I think they know quite well and they're beating us in our own game. But I agree, it's more fun. Again, I think when you get good at this, it's gonna be really fun.
But even then, I'm actually thinking, okay, what after this sport will really end it. But the interesting real balance on it is that in real legit survival, you're not going to have that many wind charges, and the few you do have, you're not going to want to use frivolously. So even if you do get super powerful in survival, you get to have it for X amount of time, and then it's back to the grind, and that to me is a cool part of it. I don't even know. Yeah, it would be a fun part of the balance. Okay, it was very lovely to have you over here today, Ulraf.
Yeah, it was really
everyone
nice to play
should
together again.
follow you both on Twitch, where I'm guessing you're streaming, and on Twitter, formerly known as X.
Thank you. I'm known as Ulraf everywhere.
How
On
do you
Twitter, I'm underscore Ulraf underscore for some reason.
Oh, I thought the underscore was like a cool programmer thing. Like, yeah, I'm not just regular Ulraf. I'm the Ulraf who...
No, I think Ulraf was taken for some reason. I think it's actually taken by me a long time ago, and I don't remember the account. But then I saw that Jeb has an underscore after it, and someone, Lady Agnes maybe, has an underscore before it or something. So I put an underscore before and after to be cool like my idols.
Well, you can use the bow from the left hand on Java. That doesn't make any sense. You can't be left-handed.
Why can't you be left-handed?
We all know they're the devil. It's a widely known fact. It is accepted throughout all the cultures of history. That is so interesting. Oh. Anyway, very lovely to have you and have another chat. No, sorry, one last one. This is actually important I'm going to Jordan soon.
Nice.
That's a country, I don't know how nearby in terms of like if you've ever been, but is it? A lot of people have been telling me that like, it's like unsafe there. Is it? You sure it's a good idea? I felt like it wasn't that, so I felt like if anyone's gonna tell me it's safe, it'd be you. Can you?
I was gonna say.
Bias?
So the first thing I'm gonna say is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I can't go there.
Ah. Sad.
Like,
yeah, it makes sense.
That,
actually, I thought Jordan was one of the like 3 countries in the region that got along with your government.
That was for a very long time. We had peace, and then I think at some point that maybe we still have peace on paper. I don't remember, but it's not. I haven't heard of anyone fly there, for example. I think it's not allowed.
Oh no, that is okay. Sorry, I'm an aviation nerd. That is one of the shortest flights in the world between 2 countries. Is Jordan, Amman to
Israel?
Tel Aviv. Yeah, it might have been suspended.
Oh, you're saying there are flights?
Yeah, they're one of the only countries where you can get direct flights in that region. And it's like such a short flight because of how close they are. Like you would take a train or a bus in any other country, but obviously, the region, it's not a thing that exists there.
So you might be educating me about my own country, so I guess, I don't know. I've never been, I've never heard of anyone who's been, so I might be uneducated about it. I will say that, like, I know that a lot of people are talking the same about Israel, and I would say in the last few months, I wouldn't recommend people to fly to Israel. Like, since October, it's been quite bad.
Uh-huh.
But generally it's more scary on the news than it is in the streets, like you say. That's true.
I mean, always.
You know what I wanted to say, though? Something that I didn't say anywhere. Because I'm kind of scared of saying it and drawing attention from bad people. But this is... Me and you are talking about stuff like that all the time, and I really feel so good about it that I want to say it somewhere. And that is, on this feature, sorry, someone just knocked at my window and that was terrifying. I'm on the ground floor and a friend is coming over, so he just knocked on my window. On this feature, I'm not going to say a name in case they don't want to talk about it, but I'm working on this feature and I'm Israeli. And we have an Iranian person working on this feature too. And we're working together closely and we're good friends and it's really beautiful in my opinion. And that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, if there's one, I think we spoke a little bit about the situation there, like long before October, last time we streamed. But I think that everyone agrees, anyone who's sane agrees, like that there's a lot of Twitter who don't, but C's previous comment about sanity. Like, you should never judge everyone in a country by its government, because every government does bad things. Like,
it's more than that. Also, the fact that I think gaming is the place for us to put these things behind us, sort of thing. Like, before working in Mojang, I work in a company that all it did was games for peace. I think we talked about it like many years ago.
Yeah.
It's called Games for Peace, and it's like all it did is this one breaks because there's string there. Okay. Was use Minecraft and gaming to bring kids from areas of conflict together, basically, right? And I think video games is the place to be like, I don't care where you're from, let's just have fun together and be friends. And yeah,
I'm sure I'm not the only one here in the internet and either of our chats that learned about cultures and peoples and the ways that life were in other parts of the planet entirely because I met someone through a video game. My first ever business partner was from Malta, and like he was the chillest guy. He allowed me to get around PayPal's like age restrictions at the time. Without him, there would be no me, today. But there's so many parts of the world and so many peoples and things you'll learn about because gaming is truly cross borders. But the internet more broadly can be, but especially video games. Yeah. And Minecraft especially has it is very, there's no culture. It's like you said, there's no one culture represented in it. There's a vague notion that maybe it's Sweden, but not really. It's got every biome and every...
I think the old of it has some biases because most people working on it were Swedish, but we work really hard to not have that bias anymore. Like, we wanted everyone to feel welcome in it.
I'm glad you said that at the end there. That was a nice message. I'm also glad that you got it off your chest to say somewhere without getting any internet.
I wanted to say it like I feel like we should be yelling this out a balcony, right? Like like Israeli and Iranian refusing to be enemies, sort of thing. Like I think it's so beautiful, but it's so political and stuff, right? Like it's scary to even talk about it. I've been avoiding talking about Israel on my Twitter because I really don't want. I don't know. Yeah,
now's a interesting time. Again, I even right now I feel like I can be I'm very straightforward with my thoughts, even in unpopular spaces. That's like one of those few places where it's like, oh no, people have very strong opinions and they do not want to do research into anything that is not yelling at strangers about their opinions.
I'm really okay with people having different opinions, but it's a bit frustrating sometimes that people have
the reason
strong, unmotivated opinions.
What's frustrating to me is beyond anything else about like beyond any right or wrong, if there was a way to get there, when you care too strongly about your moral stance on something that you're not willing to learn, it means we don't learn, and there are cool facts to be learned about everything everywhere, and it's such a shame that once you get too politically motivated, you stop wanting to teach and to share knowledge, but instead start. It's the point you made earlier about like you can't tell someone to do something they don't want to do. You can't tell someone you can't get someone to do something they don't already kind of agree with. People aren't going to look into things that they're not already very motivated.
Align with their like view of stuff.
Yeah. Kind of like the fake news thing I was talking about. If like you'll believe, even if you later find out something's fake, if it aligned with your biases, you're like, but it was, it's basically, it's like it could have been real, so it doesn't matter that it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I enjoyed this a lot.
I think it's I would be worried if we got through this without the segment of staring at each other and just talking. So we didn't have it at the beginning, so we had it at the end. That's good. This was fun though. It was really nice.
Okay, a lot of
it's funny, like chat doesn't know this, but we've had one of these. Like we enjoy talking so much that we've had one of these while not playing one time, right? Like
I think a couple of times we just did a call and we I do remember it. Yeah, it was really
It's
useful
we're
too.
not streaming. I'm not streaming, so it didn't work out. So we just did that without the game in the background. It was fun.
I was really bummed. On the way to Jordan, I've got a stopover in Sweden, but it's literally like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. or something. It's like the most non-sociable hours either side.
Yeah.
But if you live close enough to the airport, I mean,
it's like an hour. I think an hour and a half for you to get to Stockholm.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's not worth it for you.
It's such a waste. It was almost perfect. I'm sure there'll be some Minecraft reason though for me to be there. They'll like force me to at some point. But yeah, well, there's always Minecraft things happening in Sweden, right? There's always the creator.
Less than I expected, actually.
Oh.
I expected Sweden to be a lot more excited about Minecraft, but I feel like maybe they sort of had enough of Minecraft at some point.
Maybe it's like what I'm thinking of is like Minecraft themselves did events, like way back when, for marketplace partners and for YouTubers, and I'm technically both categories, even though I've never been to one. So I was thinking that would be the.
That haven't happened in a long time though.
There's been some reason that in-person events haven't been happening for a while, and I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. So if anyone in chat knows why, if you've got a good idea, let me know. Yeah. Anyway,
I hope it changes. Yeah.
I've got to quickly plug the video about this very same Mace, which just came out. It's live right now. You want to see?
Oh, nice! I'm gonna watch it.
Oh wow! Thank you. Perfect response to the plug.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very lovely to talk, as
hope
always.
Everyone enjoys, and let me know what you think about the Mace. And really, really lovely chatting and playing with you, Mr. Cat.
You too. I hope that we do it again soon.
Yeah. Well, have a good night.
We still have that world. It's still...
Yes,
I
right.
Lying around somewhere. We'll have to come back to it, like, forever from now, and just be like, oh... Yeah.
We left a zombie in a boat somewhere waiting for us to be cured.
Is that our version of the dog that's waiting for us to come back to us?
Yeah, it's very sad.
Anyway, lovely to talk, but goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye. Good night.
Watch the video. It's good for you. Anyway, thank you everyone. Appreciate everyone who came to the stream. A few people even joined. It was very nice of you to do that. Also, here are my 2 rounds in my Minecraft Java system. I don't believe the thing has come out for Bedrock yet. You still cannot. You can play the Bedrock preview on any platform, but not here on Java. Oh, it's just come out right now. That's exciting. I've got a lot of questions about how it works on Bedrock versus Java. But for now, yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you for coming along. Just to make up for the fact that I've been talking to Ulraf, it'd be very impolite to talk to chat, but... good to see you, James Weston. Good to see you, Kayla. Goodbye, Jalen Weber, Hannah Joyce, Dasher, Bird for Life, Lazy Loon, Sebastian Mailbox, TMC, Crazy Coast Enthusiast, Super Zuja, Flad, KMB, Azajaxt, Saya, Kaliel, Lunch Munch, Corcor, Alex Payne, Lenny Loons. We've got back to it. Thank you, everyone. Go watch the video. It's out right now, I hear. Go to youtube.com/toycat or click my name or something. Yeah, it's you can watch me kill the warden in 1 hit. there's your excitement for it. And tomorrow we'll be doing tomorrow I'll be streaming Minecraft 1 hit. I'll be either speedrunning to get myself a mace, which could be fun, or I'll be like, you know, it'll be something to do with the 1 hit. I really do want to start a whole new playthrough for it, but yeah. Lot to talk about. For now, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Man, this went on for so long. It's the problem of me and Ulraf. We are very... we really have chatted quite a few times. He's not here. It's not just to be nice to him. But he's... we have one of those friendships where, like, a couple months will pass, but we're still just as excited to talk. It's a good type. It's, what's the word people use for that? Kindred spirits or something like that. Or is kindred spirits something else? Anyway, speaking of spirits, there is a spirit, there is a ghost. He's telling you to watch my... I have to tell you to watch the video, because if enough Toycat viewers don't watch the video, YouTube goes, oh, well, this video is popular, but not with your subscribers. So, you know, we don't need to worry about that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye. See, you're not as antisocial as you say. What is more antisocial than saying we speak to each other once every 2 months and it's great, and then there's a little gap again? Also, no, you hang up. Go be mush so you can sleep, Toycat. Thank you. You do understand, Pat. I'm jealous of Ulraf being able to be like, I can just sleep after this. I need to spend an hour just going, and then I can sleep. So I'm gonna go do that now. Have a nice day, everyone. See you tomorrow. You're right. I can't. Oh, has he been there the whole time? Okay, you've been in this call by yourself for more than 3 minutes. The bandwidth patrol has asked me to disconnect you to save bandwidth. Interesting. Okay. Wait, before I go, read the new end poem background, says Harrison. What does that mean? Read the new background? Java edition? Mojang Studios. Mojang Studios leadership. Studio head of Mojang Studios, Helen Xiang. Head of Stockholm Studio, Ulrika Hugdjad. Head of Growth Products and Partnerships, Ada Duan. Chief of Staff, Amy Stillen. Head of Franchise Player Ecosystem, Annie Shen. Why am I reading the new credits? Thank you for watching. Have a terrible day. Bye. This isn't... Wait, someone says I'm reading the background when I should be reading the foreground. Or I'm reading the foreground when I should be reading the background. What's the... What can you read about the background? What am I misunderstanding? What did they change? I haven't read the Java changelog, weirdly enough. What am I reading? Cherry trees? Pink, go watch the